Legend has it that it was written by the Dark Ones, Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book served as a passageway to the evil worlds beyond. It was written long ago, when the seas ran red with blood. It was this blood that was used to ink the book. In the year 1300 AD, the book disappeared.
Father, go!
Hey, Nate, do you still have the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon, the Evil Dead book, the fucking,
Yeah, Cory.
the dead flesh-bound book?
I only have one book made of flesh. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
Why do you ask?
I want to use it. Where do you keep it?
Are you out of your mind?
Where is it?
Well, first of all, why? We literally have recorded 2 episodes where it has sent us back in time. It has fucked us up left and right.
I got really stoned. I stared at myself in the mirror for a really long time, and I'm sick of this getting old shit. I'm sick of the I'm sick of my back hurting. I'm sick of my belly getting bigger. I'm sick of looking at these eyes. And if
40s, man.
And if I'm gonna be old and decrepit and in pain, I want to be evil too. So I'm thinking if we really read it this time, if we really make sure that we say the words correctly, I think I could turn myself into a Deadite.
We said the words correctly last time. It sent us back in time.
We didn't even say anything. We hit it with a lawnmower, and
all right, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but so I just want to be.
Look, it's
Deadite.
the Book of the Dead. I thought it'd be more resilient. Okay,
it's like talk to me. Like it's the new thing. Like it's like a new thing you do where you get possessed and it's fun and it's like a drug. Come on, man, I need this. I just want to do this. I need a new drug. I want to be a Deadite. I think Ash came back. I think I can come back. And you've been complaining that you want another pet, right? Maybe we could find another page, and then we could possess your hand. We could cut it off. We could put it in an aquarium. We could feed it all kinds of shit. And then instead of your,
do you have to feed a hand?
Yeah, I imagine you have to give it something.
All right, yeah,
nourishment,
okay.
Or it's like either like a plant or like an animal. And then in place of your stupid hand, we could put whatever. We could do a fleshlight. We could do chopsticks. We could do an axe. We could do something original. You could get a really soft, fuzzy hand that you could touch yourself with.
So really, we're just doing it so I can masturbate. This is weird, but okay. I will do it under one condition. Okay, one condition. I want to get more listeners with it. Look. So if here's my plan. If we turn into Deadites, then we'll record a podcast as Deadites. We'll say the lines, and then anyone that's listening to the podcast will turn into Deadites, and then we're going to keep amassing a huge amount of Deadite listeners.
Well, and then the YouTube comments are going to get nuts.
The YouTube comments are going to go through the roof. It's going to be crazy. Our listeners are going to skyrocket because everyone will be getting possessed and then listening to the podcast. That is the only way I will do it.
Okay, yeah. I think we practice with me a Deadite, you the hand thing, and then after that, then we read the words. And then okay. Where is it? Where is it?
It's in the woodshed.
Okay. Let's go to the woodshed. Okay, yeah.
It's really fucking dusty in here all the time.
I mean,
the dust is out of control.
Yeah, I can see a lot of weird shit in here, Nate.
Yeah, it's a woodshed.
Yeah, well, why is there all these vinegar jars with shit in them?
That's piss.
Oh,
It's just piss.
It's disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's my piss jar collection.
All right,
anyway,
so-
let's get the. Here's the Necronomicon. Here, right here.
Jesus, this is I don't know. This is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there an index? Is there? There's so much.
Yeah.
It's
there's
such a mess.
There's a table of contents in the book
well,
of the dead.
I think it's important that we do this right because
Look, it's just a pictures of demon shit
Okay.
and blood and
Okay.
gore, and
This-
then it says one line.
look right there.
That's it.
The perfect Deadite. Okay, yeah. Look at the picture of him. I want to look like him. Okay, so
He is pretty badass and ripped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's got headphones.
Okay, hold
let's
on,
do
hold
this.
on. Let me,
All right.
Gandaro. Nandara. Kanda. Gandara Paso. Platu. Did I say it right, you think?
Yeah, but I don't really think anything's happening.
Well, it takes a little second. Maybe it's like in a different woods and it's coming. On our way. Did you hear that, Nate?
I think so, yeah. It kind of lackadaisical, but yeah.
I'm too old for this shit.
Jesus. Okay, all right.
I don't feel so good, man.
Oh, what the hell are you doing, man? Stop it. You're getting it all over the place. You're puking in my woodshed. Get outside of the woodshed if you're going to keep throwing up.
I don't know.
What are you doing? You're throwing up
I'm gonna
everywhere.
kill you or something. I don't know. I just feel sick.
God damn, will you stop throwing up? Okay, Corey, we get it. You're done. Okay, stop throwing up.
Fucking, this isn't what I was thinking this was going to be like. Do your thing, Nate. Do you read your book?
What thing? I'm not reading anything.
Do the
I
hand,
just-
turn the page and put the hand on your finger. You gotta read the word.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Klaatu. Barada. Montosi.
Montosi.
Montosi, yeah.
Is Canada?
I don't know. Nick too?
How's it going?
Boredom.
I'm tired.
What the fuck, man? The Deadites are... They're not even in the mood for this shit. Whoa.
The half-ass treatment.
Keep throwing up everywhere. You're not even a scary Deadite. You're like an anorexic one. What the fuck are you doing?
Do I look okay? Do I at least sound cool?
What's going on with my finger?
It's happening. Your hand. We gotta
No, it's happening to my finger.
look at the nail.
Yeah, my fingernail grew an inch, and it's just wagging
It's
all over
going
the
after.
place.
Get it away from me.
Oh, okay, cool. So it doesn't let me write things now. Corey, it's possessed my finger.
It looks gross.
Yeah, I know my finger looks gross. What am I gonna do with a fucking finger that's just out of control? I look like a fucking undead Rain Man with this finger. What am I doing with this
Chop
thing?
it off.
Okay, I'm gonna chop it off, but what am I gonna do? Put it in a box? There's nothing cool about this. It's supposed to
In the
project,
aquarium.
possess
we're
the
gonna
whole
feed it.
hand.
That's the whole thing.
It's gonna swim around like a fish. This is not what I want.
There's lots of things you can do with a finger. You can switch it with a a switchblade or something.
I got a switchblade finger. You're quit vomiting everywhere.
A little bit like a little butt vibrator.
Oh yeah, that's what yeah.
You can switch it with that.
2,000-year-old demons I resurrected to get a butt vibrator attached to my left hand. That's great.
Hey man, like look at me, man. I feel like
Yeah, stop puking. It's fucking annoying,
I'm
dude.
like a skeleton with skin.
Yeah, I mean, rapid weight loss, that's great and everything, but what am I going to do with this stupid ass finger? Oh my God.
Feed it to me. I don't
Cory,
know.
this is the dumbest idea ever.
Chop it off.
This is... Ow.
Oh, look at it go.
God, it didn't even hurt that much.
Look at it go.
God. Oh, great.
Puke on it.
I guess my fucking baseball glove hand... Oh, Jesus, what the hell?
You guys are dumb. Dumb. Fucking nerds. Nerd alert.
Now we're getting mocked by the Deadites. This is not even like a good thing. Fuck. I just chopped off my finger for no reason.
Do the last part of the book with to get the people to like the show or whatever. Get
How am I going to get that? We're not even Deadites.
Oh, because you're missing a finger? You can't turn the page?
You're bulimic and I've got 9 fingers and... my fucking finger just went into the garbage disposal, dude. I've even stopped bleeding. This is so... this is weak. This is weak. Can we just...
put it in an aquarium.
This isn't gonna work. It just put itself in the garbage disposal. It destroyed itself immediately once... It's not even cool. Okay, let's just do the podcast. I can't... Oh my God. Why do we read from this book?
Episode 81. The Evil Dead Rank. I'm Cory. This is Nate.
Hello.
And...
9-fingered Nate now.
Yeah, well, what was it? Butt Naked News Nate?
Butt Naked News Nate is yet to come. Thank you.
You,
I didn't mean CUM.
Yeah. Well, usually that's what you're talking about. Yeah. So we are getting into the rank of the Evil Dead. We're the Savage Horror Creeps, and we are going to give you a final definitive rank of our Evil Dead movies. We just saw Evil Dead Burn. We are counting Ash vs. Evil Dead, Within the Woods, the 3 new Evil Deads, and the 3 original fun ones. So before we get into that, Nate is here nude and fingerless for the news.
Oh, man.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Sam Neill died.
Sam Neill died.
But we knew he was going to die, right?
No, he got cancer, and then
we heard about
announced a couple months ago that he doesn't have cancer anymore. He successfully beat it. But then his body was in a weakened state from probably the treatments and the cancer and everything and fighting that off. And then he died from complications of pneumonia.
Oh, jeez.
And this one really hit home to me because, I grew up watching Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big moments of my life. And Dr. Alan Grant was my hero,
Park's
dude.
Better.
No, you don't. No one does. No, you don't.
I do.
You do not.
Bryce Dallas Howard,
Just
bro.
stop it. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? The first one is a 10 out of 10 classic film, right? I mean,
it's a pretty good movie for kids.
But then not to mention all of Sam Neill's horror work, Event Horizon, In the Mouth of Madness, Possession. I mean,
I read the thing that John Carpenter said some really cool stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, John Carpenter did In the Mouth of Madness, right? Oh, yeah. So yeah, I mean, he was a very beloved, prestigious actor, and just when you think he's out, right? He's out of danger. He mysteriously dies at 78 years old. So, yeah, very sad about that.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch Event Horizon soon.
Yeah.
Do you like Event Horizon?
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever talked about that.
Number 1.
Oh, we watched. Yeah, it was our number 1, wasn't it? That was maybe not a great year.
I'll tell you what.
It's not a perfect movie, but it's a great movie.
Before I let you do your news the whole way, did you see the Camp Crystal Lake trailer?
That was also one of my news things. Yeah, so the Camp Crystal Lake trailer dropped. We get to see Jason die, and we get to see his mother go insane and start killing.
Am I nuts, or does it not look like it? Does it look like there's a pretty good chance it'll be bad?
Oh, I thought there was a pretty good chance it might be
good,
better, but I had very low expectations. I mean, it's A24 backed.
A24 right? Peacock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like, I don't know. It didn't fit. The aesthetic didn't seem right. And I mean, we got
Velma. It's very much.
We got Scooby-Doo's Velma.
Yeah.
Mothering Jason now, and I don't think she's a bad actor, but I don't know. There was just something too clean about the way it looked.
Yeah, I mean, it looked more like the summer camp series of American Horror Story. Yeah, than anything else.
Maybe.
You know?
I don't know if TV is the right way to go with Jason Voorhees.
Why not? What else you got to do at this point? I mean, they can't make movies, so they're making kind of an original property. And, you know, I mean, they're doing something at least different with it rather than...
I don't know. I watched the trailer and I was just like... I'm still holding out and have high hopes it'll be good, but the trailer was not what I was looking for.
No. What did you want from this?
Something that felt more 80s or 70s.
Well, I think it'll take place a little bit.
Right, but
it'll take place in... Well, what would it be? It would be in the 70s for sure, but I thought he died in the original. Didn't they say late 50s or something like that? Yeah, because he should be a teenager, right? So he died in the 50s. So it should take place in the 60s?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Cameras weren't that good back then.
No.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's kind of fucked, right?
Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't know. It just looks a little too clean, and I'm worried about Peacocks, because if it's a TV show, it's...
Well, do you like Brian Fuller's stuff, though? Because, I mean, he was the original creator. I don't know if he was once attached to it and no longer attached anymore.
I don't know who he is.
He did Hannibal. Did you ever watch Hannibal?
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes and
was it
gave up.
Too clean for you?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't like Matt Mikkelsen either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just lukewarm on that show too, but it's I don't know. We'll see.
I still got my fingers crossed, but I think
I was more excited to see that it was just summer camp horror, which I have an affection for, not so much like a Friday the 13th property. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's hope it's an 80s, 70s older charm.
But you do like A24 a lot.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
They've never made a TV show before.
No, but I mean, they've made a lot of good movies that you really enjoy.
They did that AI thing.
Which AI thing?
They signed that contract on their funding, like that AI program for AIs to make movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can trust them anymore.
Well, I guess that remains to be seen when Crystal Lake comes out. But the series will premiere Thursday, October 15th. So, yeah.
Thursdays. All right.
I don't know. I hope they drop all 8 episodes.
They are. I think
they
did right there.
You think so? I really fucking hope they do.
What other news you got?
I have. Well, speaking of properties getting resurrected from the dead, there's going to be a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, people are talking about this, and I've just been ignoring it.
No, it was confirmed the same day that Crystal Lake dropped. So on the same fucking day, we get Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger news. Yeah, they're going to make a new movie. That's about all we know at this point. And people are up in arms about who is going to be Freddy Krueger, because Robert Englund does not want to return as Freddy Krueger
they
anymore.
do a vote, and Robert Englund still won the vote by write-ins.
They did, yeah. Yeah, they did a massive vote online. And, you know, the one thing that I liked about it was Walton Goggins would be a Freddy Krueger.
He made it in the list, in the vote?
Yeah, I think so.
Remember, I suggested that the other
Did
episode.
You really?
Yeah, and you were like, yeah.
I think, well, look at the Ghoul, right, on Fallout. Do you ever watch that show? I think he could pull it off. He's a very talented actor. But, yeah, by and large, everyone just wants Robert Englund back. But he's come out and said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm old.
No, that's Bruce that's sick.
Yeah, Bruce has got minor cancer, but he seems to be doing fine. I follow him on Instagram, and he's like biking through mountains and stuff like that, so he's doing all right. So I'm glad to see that.
I mean, I guess we need more information, but I'm not thrilled.
Well, there is no information. That's going to be coming, but they did greenlight a new Freddy Krueger or a Nightmare on Elm Street property. What if it doesn't have Freddy Krueger at all? What if they do away with it? What if it's like a whole new dream demon that's not Freddy Krueger?
A worm, flying worm.
Yeah, I mean, you could go anywhere you want to, I guess, really. But yeah, so that's kind of cool that we're going to get a new property there. So some of our old favorites are coming back.
I think it was Dracula wrote in and asked us comedians that should make horror movies.
Yeah.
And then we were like, he said Connor O'Malley.
Yeah. Yep.
Connor O'Malley directing A24 dark comedy Schiller Park, produced by Ari Aster.
What is Schiller Park?
I don't know. It's going to be a horror comedy.
Okay.
Produced by Square Peg and Ari Aster.
Okay.
So they listened to our podcast and must have greenlit it.
Thank you, Ari Aster, for listening to us. He's like, my last name's Aster, and I'm done with this. Unsubscribe. But no, I don't know. Man tries to not hit rock bottom on a road trip from Youngstown, Ohio to Gurnee, Illinois. That's what Schiller Park is about. And it just says comedy on IMDb, so not much to be revealed
Ari
there.
Aster.
Ari Aster produced, yeah, which doesn't really mean anything other than I had a lot of money to help you get this movie made. Anyway, speaking of a lot of money, Corey, Obsession became the #1 box office horror hit of all time. Of all time.
I'm actually getting obsessioned out. I'm the obsession is
You think it's going to affect your end of year ranking?
to annoy me. The obsession of obsession is starting to get to me.
I didn't think it was that big as
Ray
it
went and
was.
saw it in the theaters yesterday.
Again?
Again.
How many times did she see it?
Well, just a second.
Oh, okay.
Well, and then another thing, I fucking pre-ordered the 4K
Yeah.
on Amazon a week ago. I figured the day it comes out, they'll ship it off. Takes a day.
Yeah.
I fucking go to look and see in my mailbox because it came out Tuesday, right? But I go in
The digital already has come out.
Well, digital came out a while ago.
It's
but
going to be
it's in
streaming.
Walmart. It's in Walmart now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be streaming on Peacock July 17th.
I'm just saying,
So-
I got an alert saying that my 4K, my pre-ordered, I've never pre-ordered a Blu-ray or a 4K before. My pre-order will be here July 23rd.
What made it special to do this one? You just loved it that much?
I don't know.
Are you obsession?
I had a gift card for Amazon.
You're so exhausted.
I don't. I am.
Bezos.
Dude, my whole feed is just obsession.
It is. Yeah, it's like the first horror movie to ever exist right now.
Obsession. It's like, dude,
And
yes, it was better than Backrooms, but
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to watch it again. I bought it on digital. I'm gonna rewatch it very, very soon. I think it's my #2 of the year so far.
So obsessed with Obsession,
but yeah,
it's a little overkill.
it is a little overkill. But it's great, and it's coming to Peacock to stream July 17th. And if you've pre-ordered the Blu-ray, 4K, or DVD, who knows?
Yeah. Anyways,
Maybe it's because you used the gift card. We want real money.
well, and it was a good price, but I don't know what I did wrong.
You've done something wrong.
I usually just always go to Walmart. You know what I mean?
They're like, this isn't on me. This is on you, Corey. You did this.
Pre-order. You get it right away. You should get it right away. They're everywhere. Why does it take so long to get to me? But anyways,
I don't know.
What other news you got? Any?
No, that's really it.
Okay.
I want to keep it light.
Woo.
So, yeah.
What have you watched lately? Have you watched anything besides our Evil Dead
One of the
installment?
movies tonight. No, that was the only thing I made it to the theater.
Yeah,
so far.
there isn't really any horror movies out in the theaters or new stuff that came out that we haven't seen. But I mean, I did see Supergirl. I got to see Jason Momoa as Lobo, but it's not as bad as they're saying. But it's not a horror movie.
Oh,
so.
okay.
But I watched that. It's not as good as Superman, but it's good. And then obviously we can't talk about EDB yet, and we'll get into that soon.
Yeah, that will be a topic tonight. So.
But you know what time it is after news and what we watched? It's time for mail.
Your mother's in here with his card. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Well.
How many do we got?
We only got the one tonight.
Oh, just our usual?
Just our
Remember
usual.
last episode when I asked everybody to give us their Evil Dead rank? And nobody listened?
Oh, maybe they still haven't seen it yet, right? It's only been out for a week. I mean, it is a tight turnaround for this. It's only been out for a week. I know a lot of us have seen it, but who knows? But maybe this will influence someone tonight. However, we still have one, and that is our faithful
Letters from the Beyond.
That's right, Adam from our favorite VHS store in the history of VHS or stores wrote in this week to say howdy. Hope all is well in the rumpus room. I hear it is Evil Dead Day. I love the Evil Dead movies, but I really wish they would change it up a bit. Here is an idea for an entry in the franchise. Evil Dead Ride. A group of Deadites band together and form a biker gang. So this is just Werewolf on Wheels, pretty much. Anyway.
So far.
A group of Deadites band together and form a biker gang. They travel around from city to city, throwing wild parties, having knife fights, and swallowing the souls of the townfolk. The leader would have a large gut and beard. His old lady would be a big booty Deadite named Griselda. Big booty Deadite. She shotguns beers and gets her pick from the stud lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. No plot, just a few days in the life of a Deadite gang. The score would be a collaboration between Mike Patton and Primus.
Maybe just Mike Patton.
Oh,
I mean,
Adam, I love how your brain works. Now that would be groovy, he says. Ash can have a small part where he gets tied up and made love to by Griselda over and over. So the big booty Deadite hoe is just going to be banging Ash over and over. She's just raping Ash. Made love to by Griselda over and over until all his life force is sucked out and the gang uses his deflated corpse as a flag. Do you think they have stones to derail the franchise and ruin the expectation of fans? A boy can dream. Have a great podcast. Love, Adam.
I mean, it's not too far what people were saying about the last one, right?
We're going to talk about that in full length tonight.
But he's on to something, so if they put a new Evil Dead out every 2 years.
Evil Dead Ride would be pretty fucking awesome.
Evil Dead, is that a better idea than Evil Dead Dumb?
I think it's proven to be better already. At least the Deadites would be interested in banging, let alone. The Deadites are not interesed in us.
We will be submitting our script to Sam Raimi, asking him if we can make
Evil Dead Dumb.
Evil Dead Dumb.
We're bringing the comedy back.
We're going to bring
right?
the slapstick back, and we're going to bring the gay jokes back, and then and then maybe we'll send off Adam's idea too.
Evil Dead Ride.
Yeah, I think
honestly, I think
as long
Deadite
as,
biker gang would be pretty fucking cool,
place,
right?
I mean, not like a modern day biker gang. I feel like it would have to be.
We don't know what Evil Dead Wrath is. We know it takes place in 1972.
Yeah.
But what if it was a biker gang? And they just find the Necronomicon in some abandoned building that they just pulled over to spend the night in?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're actually getting a good fucking story here.
The Necronomicon.
Well, okay, minus the porn stuff, right? Which this franchise has many porn parodies.
Because
it needs some sex.
And I guess we'll talk about that later when we talk about the movies. But yeah, they had the sex in the first one.
Was it sex or was it just tree rape?
Didn't they regretted it?
Yeah,
still sex.
Oh, yeah, tree rape, I guess. Yeah, but
then he regretted it, and then he's been going further and further away from sex since.
Well, yeah, sure. But Evil Dead Ride would be cool. A biker gang pulls over. I like this. I like this story a lot. I don't like Adams, where it just turns into a Deadite orgy, but...
I like that part.
Well, each your own. But I mean, there should be more biker gangs, I guess, if tripping up on things.
Evil Dead. I mean... I'm sick of people expect with a name like that. You should not have any expectations.
Yeah,
you should not let the kids watch it, and you should be prepared for anything.
Yeah, that's why you're saying bring back the nudity.
The Evil Dead.
Yeah,
I don't know. Good idea, Adam.
Great idea.
I've got no quarrels with you. Although I would have liked to know what your favorite Evil Dead movie was.
Yeah. That's curious.
What do you think his favorite would be?
Judging him, well, what's the least? No, he's not a contrarian.
So basically,
I think it'd be the first one, right?
First one, or maybe Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness, I could see, yeah, being his favorite.
Yeah, I could see him really liking Evil Ash.
Yes. Yeah.
Or maybe Within the Woods for him.
Yeah, I could see that. No, he likes some artistic stuff. I could see Army of Darkness being his favorite.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess we'll never know.
Nope, we'll never know. And if he emails in next week, we aren't going to read it. So there we go. Anyway, thank you, Adam. And if you want to get in touch with the podcast, you can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, or Letterboxd even. We have Letterboxd, and you can check out our links in the show notes. And if you want to email into the podcast, that's savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com. I guess there's no time like the present to get into the...
Well, first we got to do the food rank. So,
No, to get into the rank of food is what I was going to say.
Which was hard because I even Googled, what food did they eat in Evil Dead? And they were like, oh, okra was used as the guts in the first movie. And I was like, well, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, they used a lot of it.
And then there was the pink fuck stuff. What was it? The
pink fuck stuff?
The alcoholic beverage, the pink...
I don't know. I know there's cream corn and things like that.
Well, no, I'm talking about Ash vs. Evil Dead. He comes up with a shot concoction called the pink stuff.
Oh, I can't remember what
And if you're watching Ash vs. Evil Dead, all the soda machines are red drink soda machines. So the best thing I could come up with was colors of pop. The top five.
Top 5 colors of pop?
Colors of pop flavors. So, you get, your red drink, you got your orange drink.
You got your red drink. What is that code red? Mountain Dew?
Well, no, that would make, it could be cherry soda, could be pomegranate soda.
So this is not favorite sodas, this is colors.
Colors, tasting colors.
You just never know where this bit's going to go.
And I should probably go from bottom to top, right?
I would think so, yes.
Number 5 color that you would like to drink in a soda pop is yellow.
Yellow
soda, lime, lemon flavored. What else would yellow be?
Well, what is Mountain Dew? I mean, that's a lemon lime
Dew
thing,
would be
right?
Green.
Really? That's neon yellow. Okay. Yeah, it'd be lemon soda. It would be pineapple. Pineapple soda.
Melon soda.
What kind of melon? Just a
lemonade. Come on.
Well, that'd be all right. Lemonade, yes.
Lemon.
All right.
Yellow soda drink.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, green drink. Which is normally known as Mountain Dew or Moon Mist.
That's right.
So I would say it would be mist flavored soda, which the flavor is actually just sugar.
Just sugar with a lime zest.
Well, no, but then that's Sprite.
No, that's lemon lime. And it's clear.
What's Moon Mist?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's a color.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a color. I don't understand this category fully, but go on, please.
Okay, green drink.
Green drink.
Green drink.
Green drink.
Number 3, 5 best pop colors. Red drink.
Okay, yep.
Fruit punch, cherry, strawberry.
Yes.
I had a strawberry Fanta that was Chucky. Had Chucky on the cover.
Really?
Worst soda I've ever had.
Okay.
But, You're
no juggalo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like strawberry, but I love cherry. And all fruit punch is really something else. But red drink.
Hawaiian punch, man.
Could be Tabasco flavored.
No. It could.
Tomato soda?
It could tomato, yes.
Tomato soda?
A Bloody Mary. There you go.
Well, tomato soda.
Well, yeah, it's soda.
That would be bad too, I think.
Tomato soda would be disgusting.
Number 2, orange drink.
Sure.
Oranges? You think of Sunkist?
I don't know what is an orange drink besides orange.
Orange. Sun. The sun. Maybe it could taste like the sun.
What does the sun taste like? Hot fire. Liquid hot magma.
I don't know.
Okay.
Number 1, best pop color to drink.
Blue.
Purple.
What? Grape drink.
Purple drink.
All right. Diamond Tap.
What would blue? Well, I suppose blue. Well, blue's our honorable mention.
Blue's an honorable mention. All right.
The blueberry soda?
Blue raspberry.
Well, yeah.
There's more blue raspberry drinks than there are raspberry drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking blue, though. What does blue taste like? The island of Carousel?
Yes. Blue Hawaiian, gross drink. Really gross things. Coconut has sometimes been blue.
I don't know, man.
Anyway.
I don't know if I like blue soda.
But we're overshadowing.
But grape purple drink or purple drink.
I went instantly to Diamond Tap just to...
Grape soda is really something. A purple drink.
Yeah, I love a great soda.
Weird category.
Very weird.
But how do colors taste?
You just named them.
Yeah.
You just did it. Well, now I'm thoroughly confused and thirsty. So
you want to talk about Evil Dead?
We should probably talk about Evil Dead.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
So we have our top 8 Evil Dead, Savage Evil Dead rank. But before we do the 8, let's talk about movies that ripped off Evil Dead. How many are there? Which ones are worth mentioning? Which ones did it so horribly and which ones did it so wonderfully?
Okay. Well, I've got 3 right off the top of my head. Should we do the most obvious one?
Yeah.
Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
That came out this year.
Yeah.
That had a hint because Bixler was one of the names.
Yep.
And then they had something in the background as well. And then it also had, it was a mummy movie that was really more like a demon movie. I thought it was actually pretty good. I think
I like, the more I thought about The Mummy, the more I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's better than I thought it was going to be, which it was getting blasted when it first came out. So I think it is way better than it leads on, but it's not a mummy movie. It's an Evil Dead movie. Exorcism / Evil Dead movie.
But I think that's a great honorable mention where you could watch that and that'll get you in the mood to watch it. In fact, having it come out in theaters 4 months before EDB got me more excited to see a new Evil Dead movie.
Yep.
Do you want me to do one?
Sure. Yeah, I just did one. I've got 2 right off the top of my head, but let me think.
Okay, let me give you one.
Okay.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
In a cabin, out in the woods, demonic possession, just slapstick comedy like some of the older Evil Deads.
Yeah, for sure.
More rooted in comedy than horror, but has kind of the same synopsis, right? Is there even a book in there?
Well, there's a magazine article. There's a bunch of magazine articles.
Yeah. So I think that'd be another good honorable mention for movies that ripped off Evil Dead. What about you? What other one you got?
Deathgasm.
Oh, Deathgasm.
Deathgasm has a very Evil Dead-ish.
Did you get that because you saw my letterbox of it yesterday?
Oh, no. Did you watch it?
Yeah, yesterday.
No, I love it a lot. I've seen it.
And I went in there and I was like, should we call this one? And there's
a lot of Evil Dead stuff, especially at the end of that film.
Okay, if you say so.
Come on.
I didn't think it was close enough. I feel like...
Why, because they're beating him with a dildo and stuff like that?
This is more like Leprechaun in the Hood.
Deathgasm?
Yeah.
No way.
They get they find scriptures of a song that makes everybody give them power and fortune, just like the flute in Leprechaun in the Hood.
Okay, I guess a little bit, but no. I mean, there's a lot of Evil Dead stuff.
All right. Another one I got is Wither.
Wither is, yeah, for sure.
Wither is a blatant ripoff of Evil Dead, but great gore, a lot of really gross shit, but absolutely no story. And what other ones you got?
Bloody Muscle Body Builder in Hell.
The Japanese version of Evil Dead. And
Pretty
they actually
much.
claim that it took the guy 13 years to make.
Which is crazy, because isn't it an hour long?
Yeah, it's pretty
an
short.
extremely low budget.
Yeah. But he's got a gun. He's an Ashley character. He's in a house. I really like that one. I think that's the number one honorable mention for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Evil Dead.
I could see that.
What do you think?
I could see that. That's a great one. I know what your number one honorable mention would be, but go on.
Okay.
And I can't believe you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
said
seen
it yet. No, you've seen it. It's one of your favorites.
Deadstream?
No, but that's a found footage Evil Dead movie, pretty much.
Kind of. I mean, I
Evil
watched
Dead
that.
2.
I watched that one again in preparation for this podcast, and
do you like it?
I like the movie. The cover says, just like, if you like Evil Dead, you'll like this movie.
That's big expectations. They should not put that on the cover.
But
you should draw your own comparisons to that movie.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
There's a couple parts.
Yeah.
What's this mystery one that you're saying?
Night of the Demons, dude.
Oh.
Night of the
Demons. Night of the Demons is too original. I don't think Night of the Demons ripped off Evil Dead.
Well, are we just going straight rip-offs?
Yeah.
Or movies that are honorable mentions to the Evil Dead
we
franchise?
can't just say demon movies. I mean, Evil Dead didn't invent the demon
It's just when I watch Night of the Demons, I see a lot of the same like camera work, the floating, Angela.
Well, and that's hard for me to say because I know
you love that movie.
I might like it better than Evil Dead.
Well, I know you have a lot of love for that movie.
And I think that it's different. I don't think that there's a book. I don't believe that the demons are Deadites in a way, because a Deadite is kind of like a mix between a zombie and a demon.
Yeah.
And I think Night of the Demons is straight demons. I think it kind of has to be like the zombie demon mix, and there has to be the books and the Latin, and then there has to be, I don't know, the heroine, like a true heroine. I don't know. I mean, Blood Barn, another movie that came out this year that was really bad, but also really reminded me of
damn,
Evil
it was
Dead.
really bad, huh?
It's pretty bad. Watch it though.
I will before the end. I was curious about that one.
You got any other ones?
No.
I mean, if you Google movies that ripped off Evil Dead, Cabin in the Woods shows up, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that
either. Some people say Demon Wind, Lake Fear.
Oh, Demon
Witchery.
Wind for sure. For sure, that is a ripoff. Demon Wind?
I haven't watched Demon Wind in a long time.
Yeah, that is. Well, that's Cabin.
It
Everyone's
says this is a
solely
direct
possessed.
carbon copy. A man takes his friend to his grandfather's abandoned farmhouse, and they find a demonic presence.
Yeah.
And the group
Demon Wind
systematically
for
is
sure.
picked off by a cult demonic force.
I really like Demon
Then
Wind.
they say Witchery is also very, very much of a ripoff.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
1988 Witchery. I believe Linda Blair's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going up to straight.
David Hasselhoff and Linda
Straight to
Blair.
the list. Ooh, David
that on-
Hasselhoff.
Put that on your watch list.
It's got the Hasselhoff and the Linda Blair.
Yeah, and then Lake Fear from 2006, a blatant modern ripoff that follows 4 college girls in an isolated cabin,
Never heard
complete
of
with
that.
a plant-like monsters and an ash clone who shows up to fight the demons. So there's a lot of them out there. What's your favorite Evil Dead ripoff film? Let us know. But, so let's get into the real thing, though. Let's get into the thick of it. Number 8, you didn't think there was 8 Evil Dead movies, but maybe you didn't do your research because he made a short in the 70s when he was 19 years old.
Yeah.
Him and his friend, Bruce Campbell, got together and had some ideas on visionary filmmaking, putting cameras on pieces of woods and chasing people and throwing all kinds of different colors, gore, and it is fun. It runs about 27 minutes.
31
minutes long.
It's got Bruce Campbell, Ellen Sandweiss in it, Scott Spiegel, director of Intruder, and yeah.
So this movie is short. You can see it on YouTube. The only problem with this film, I like it. I love to be able to see the bones of Evil Dead in it, but the picture quality, the camera that they used was just awful. The light that they didn't have, they didn't care to bring in more. The sound quality it's
very low
painful
budget
to your ears.
Yeah, very low
but
budget.
It is fun to see where they got the idea from Evil Dead and what a little promotional movie that they filmed, which I don't know why they've never like beefed it up, remastered it, and put it on a Blu-ray.
You would think it would be an extra for sure, right?
Evil Dead,
like on the 4K release of it or something.
And
like
I don't
that.
know why they can't let some guy. I'm sure some guy could just put it through AI and fix that up a little bit or something. Not that I think AI is okay, but fucking anything, because I do think that there's some really good stuff there. It's really interesting to see such a young Bruce Campbell.
And he was still very talented. Even at 19, he's still doing some cool things, behind the camera. So check that out. Within the Woods. It's on YouTube. You can just search it up there. You'll find it. You can watch it. Turn the volume down a little bit so don't hurt your ears and your neighbors don't call the cops, because there's a lot of screaming and a lot of hard to see stuff. But Within the Woods. It is, yeah. It does.
Number 8. Number 7. Ash versus Evil Dead. And I will say, before I get into these other ones, that with the exception of 1, 2, and 8, everything else was a tie. So basically,
with the exception of 1, 2, and 8, really? I thought we liked.
They weren't all the same numbers, but they were all ties.
Oh, okay. They weren't like
so
the
3
same.
and 4 was a tie, and 4, 6, and 7 were all were tied. So this made it very hard. I had to go through many different tiebreaker things, and we really like to give you the definitive list. So I did more than looking at Internet Movie Database, Letterboxd scores, texting the Knights and asking them what their opinions were, and also looking at how many people had watched opposed to how many people had rated it. I actually even went to Google Forms and looked at other people's opinions and put averages, and it was very, very hard to come up with this list. But Ash vs. Evil Dead is our number 7 because 1/20th of the people that have watched all of these other Evil Dead movies watch the TV show. This is a criminally underwatched show.
Is it because it was on Stars and so hard to see?
Yeah.
No one subscribes to Stars, right? It's just, it doesn't. I don't even know how it still
exists.
It
was on Netflix for a little while, but not close to any movie releases or anything like that. So you might have been like, oh, cool, I want to check that out, and then skipped it and didn't watch it. And I'll tell you one thing. I couldn't find another night besides you and I that has even watched this.
Really? Not like Andy or... Why?
No access. I mean, I have all 3 of them on Blu-ray.
I don't get it. Why
and
not?
It is a lot of fun. And I remember, Evil Dead 2013 came out, and everybody was like, what? No Ashley? We need more Ash. We need Ash before. Bruce Campbell's too old to do this job. Everybody needs more Ash. Well, you get plenty of Ash in this. It is 3 seasons. 10 episodes per season. So there's 30 episodes running about in between 28 minutes and 32 minutes. Mm-hmm. You get to meet his father. You get to meet his ex-girlfriends. You get to find out his Mexican best friend. A lot of
Ash. Yeah.
Lucy Lawless joins the cast and adds a cool
Samara Weaving's kind of got a little bit of a cameo.
Kind of where she got her horror start a little bit. And you always forget that she's in that, and then she comes in there and she's got a little fun part. You get to learn a lot more about the demons. You get a lot more lore. You get to learn a lot about the book, and you get so many jokes by it. But my problem with this is, I know it's made by Stars and distributed by Stars, but it kind of has like a TBS, TNT, sci-fi grade gore.
I will agree with you. It does have that kind of sci-fi channel vibe to it. And my biggest nitpick with it, heavy reliance on CGI throughout the show.
Yep.
I mean, that really bothers me.
Yeah. It's cheap. Never have even the incredibly cheap first few films that didn't have a lot of money. Well, the first 2, I guess, the short and the original, didn't feel cheap.
No.
Even though they had no money.
Right.
This TV show had a lot of money, and sure, they had to stretch it over a lot of time. I mean, we're talking 15 hours of Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Over 3 seasons, yeah.
But yeah, it does. It feels cheap. The monsters aren't... monsters are scary at times, but yeah, there's always that splatter. And
there's some great practical effects in the show. And then there's some stupid, like, that CGI doll stuff in the very first episode of the show almost made me go, nope.
And Lucy Lawless's children, her ghost, black-eyed,
yeah, those aren't great
ghosts. And then one part, I really like it when the Delta gets possessed by the book and Ash has to fight his car.
Yeah.
There's a super Deadite monster at the end of season 3. There is so much stuff, and so much stuff that you can't even remember it. So going back and watching it again makes it kind of fun. But
yeah,
there is a lot of bullshit Xena Warrior Princess filler.
Yeah, there's some, but luckily it's only 28-minute long episodes, so if you don't like what you're seeing, it's
15 hours.
It's overdone. Yeah.
It takes 15 hours to watch all this.
I know, but like it does capture the vibe and the campy spirit, and Bruce Campbell...
It captures the essence of Ashley Williams.
Of Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, yes.
Yeah.
It captures that campy spirit.
More
and he
Army of Darkness than Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. But he's so fucking great in this show.
Yeah.
It makes it so worthwhile.
I'm very happy that we have this thing that I can always go back when I want more of Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
You really get to see him shine, and his supporting characters aren't bad either. But it is so obviously TV. I would have liked something more like 3 movies: Ash vs. Evil Dead 1, Ash vs. Evil Dead 2, and each season.
That would have been more fun.
Combined it into a movie.
And on HBO.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Stars.
Yeah.
It's true, though.
Spartacus was okay. Stars has made a couple
Is that good?
of things.
I was thinking about watching that.
At the time, it was
okay.
good. I don't know if I'd go back, but...
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
So, if you have not seen it, and I know a lot of you have not seen it, you can borrow my Blu-rays. You can pop them in. You can put them in there. I believe it's not available. It's hard to watch right now.
Yeah, but it's super cheap to just pick up the entire set, though.
Yeah. You probably
it is actually free on Prime Video right now if you have Amazon.
Must have just happened.
Or Stars or whatever. But if you wanted to buy it on like Apple TV, it is
probably $50 for all 3 seasons.
$10 a season.
Oh, there you go.
Right
there
now.
you go.
And I bet you there's a bundle one day when it goes on sale. That's probably you can get it for under $20. I bet.
So Ash vs. Evil Dead has a lot of Deadites, a lot of stuff. You go back to Ash's hometown. You get to find out his love for Jacksonville, Florida. You get to see Xena Warrior Princess hand to hand.
His dad was
love-hate relationship with Ashley. You get to see his dad die and come back as a ghost and train him like a Jedi warrior. You get to see
Pedro and all these new characters.
Pedro and Kelly.
There's some surprising deaths.
And they try to turn Kelly into like the future Ash, but those skinny legs, you ain't
gonna do it. Yeah,
convincing me. A lot of chainsaw action.
Yeah,
a lot of shotgun action. They do go back to the cabin a lot of times, and those are some of my favorite scenes.
Yep.
And there is an ultimate boss Deadite at the very end of season 3 that is worth all 15 hours of watching the show. So check out Ash vs. Evil Dead.
I agree.
I know most of you haven't. I've seen it 3 or 4 times. I'm sure you've seen it 3 or 4 times too.
Twice, and then I watched
it has
season
got
1
rewatchability. Check it out. That's our number 7, Ash vs. Evil Dead. Number 6, EDR, Evil Dead Rise. Lee Cronin.
Now this surprises me that it was our number 6 tonight.
Why? Because you thought
I thought it would be at least one more up.
But it's down here because of you.
Yeah.
So why are you surprised?
I just thought, I don't know. From what I'm seeing online, I might be in the minority with my list tonight. But anyway, Evil Dead Rise.
I actually put it higher than our next one, but you put it
right where it is.
Right where it is, and that's where it is. And you actually put it 1 under.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, because I had Ash vs. Evil Dead higher. Yeah.
I think Evil Dead Rise is fantastic. Why? Lee Cronin makes blockbuster films. This guy could make superhero movies, okay? But he's making an Evil Dead movie. He gave us the gore. It took us a little bit to get there. We go to a high-rise apartment. We get to see a unconventional family living poor go out to get some pizza. An earthquake happens. 3 kids find a different version of the Necronomicon, take it upstairs. It comes with records. They play some records.
I do like the record aspect.
They open up the book. They awaken something, and this family goes through this slow one-by-one turning of an apartment floor of an economy apartment high-rise in what city was it?
Well, I think it's supposed to be in like Chicago or New York or something, but it's definitely clearly New Zealand. This whole movie is made in New Zealand, and it feels like it. It's crazy.
And then we get to meet Mommy Deadite, played by Alyssa Sutherland, who does some physical work to the Deadite, which is fantastic. We get to meet her sister Beth, who was a guitar tech for a rock band, finds out that she's pregnant and shows up at the wrong time to visit her sister, or maybe you could say the right time to maybe try to save somebody.
Well, yeah.
And we get another Nightmare on Elm Street shout out by the neighbor kids who are watching Nightmare on Elm Street marathon, and they claim that there is no bad Nightmare on Elm Street. Well,
one of them.
They must not saw the reading.
Yeah, one of them disagrees.
So we get to see all of them die. We get a elevator rape scene.
There's no rape. There's no rape.
I would have liked to see that.
It tries to mimic the
scene.
tree stuff.
I would have liked to see an extended scene of that. We have cheese graters. We have turkey carvers. We have swallowing glass. We have I don't know, man. Poolside stuff, head bashing, the
scissors to the nose,
scissors up nostrils. We have a very young character that you feel very stand for, which you know, Sam Neill from Stranger Things season 5.
Yeah, okay.
She's in it, and then you get really scared for her. Because there's kids involved and kids getting killed and thrown through hallways. I don't know, man. I think this is a big budget movie. This is a big budget horror movie.
Oh, for sure is.
Evil Dead is one of the 7, 8 biggest properties in horror history, right? So when we make a new movie, we should put a lot of money into it, and we should make it feel spectacular. It should be extravagant at this point. It should have a lot of money. It should look clean. The gore should be amazing. The actors should be big, talented.
Yeah.
And I think Lee Cronin did a really good job making this movie not only gory, brutal, and fun, but he also made it so that everybody would like it.
Yeah, and that's what kind of bothers me a little bit is I rewatching it this time, and I felt like he pulled his punches. I think he really wastes that whole scene in the hallway. I think it's shot cool through the peephole.
Yeah.
It's
that
shot
was one of my
cool.
favorite scenes seeing this in the theater. I remember tapping the people next to me and going, dude, look at this. This is awesome.
But I think he wastes a lot of the fun violence that could happen.
If you were like up close, if it could have been POV or something like that.
It's just, you could have brought those, you could have stretched out the crazy Evil Dead over the top violence and fun stuff if you had more characters in the film. But you know, it's just like contained to this family to where you're like, I'm actually as many, the ones that die, I'm surprised as many died in the family as they did.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if are we doing spoilers
Everyone
for this?
dies.
Not everyone dies. But you know the little girl's not going to die.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that when I was first watching
I didn't think she was going to die. And you needed to have a grown-up character survive too, so it makes sense.
Why not the pregnant one?
Yeah.
Did I just ruin it?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, then why are you watching this or listening to this podcast right now, right? But you should see Evil Dead Rise. But with that being said, there's going to be some spoilers right now. I was surprised that the second kid died. Like the boy died.
It's a girl.
Well, I know it's a girl, but it's supposed to be, in the movie it's a boy. But I know it's a trans. Yeah.
They're all girls. Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the brother character, right, is supposed
the
to...
one that fucks it all up.
Yeah, by playing. Yeah, exactly. By finding all that shit.
You didn't think they were gonna?
I didn't think he was gonna die, or at least the sister wasn't gonna die. I'm surprised they killed off the two older siblings. I knew the mother was gonna die because that was ruined in the trailer, right? So I'm surprised they kill as many family members as they do. But if you brought in a couple more characters just to like kind of space out the violence, the gore, I think. Because
I thought there's a lot of people. There was the guy that helped her that was going to drive.
They all
her.
die immediately, though, in that hallway. Quick, yeah. They all die immediately in the hallway.
The old man takes a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah. I think it's fun. I just, for some reason, this went down a notch for me, and I'm trying to figure out why that is. It captures more humor in this one. Than like Evil Dead Burn does, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Vibe of Evil Dead, you know what I mean?
Captured the vibe of Evil Dead, but it just felt kind of like distance from it. It felt very.
I thought it was some of the better effects too. I thought everything looked clean and real. There wasn't any CGI moments that took me out of it.
I mean, well, that's partly because hey, it's made in 2023 though.
Yeah.
So we can do more cool effects.
Yeah.
But, I like Lee Cronin. It just, I don't know. There was a different vibe with the family that I wasn't like, I don't know if they were just kind of like all that kind of like outsider
vibe. Did you
vibe
like
a little
the
bit.
Characters?
I like the sister. I didn't like that little kid. That little kid kind of annoyed me.
Okay.
I like the sisters.
See, I
like the sisters.
I didn't like the sister. My least favorite character was Beth.
The main survivor.
Yeah.
Really? How come?
I don't know. Something about it.
I like that whole roadie vibe, like pregnant coming back. And
that's your vibe?
I'm already a pregnant roadie vibe. I'm giving off pregnant roadie vibes.
Yeah. That's not bad.
But no, I don't want to naysay this movie because it is good. And I've said it many times on this podcast and off air. I think this is the most consistently good horror franchise
through
ever.
Time, when we're all done with this and we're at Evil Dead 12 or whatever we get to, I think this one will be looked back upon very well.
Oh, here's something I definitely don't like though, because I'm nitpicking on the other characters. I don't like the opening of this movie. I really don't like the opening of this movie
with the sick girl. What's the end? The
end is the beginning.
The first half of the end.
I don't like the drone stuff. I don't like those characters in the beginning.
The
ripping off the hair. No, I think that's so stupid.
The title card was the best title card in Evil Dead history. And then I loved that. That set the tone perfectly.
I really didn't like that. We got
a little bit of stuff at the lake.
Yeah, I really didn't. I didn't like the opening of this film. I do like that it comes back to it, and maybe comes back to it a little bit more. I have a question on this when we get into it a little bit later, on the next film. But yeah, no. Again, there is not one bad property in this franchise. So
number 6, Evil Dead Rise. Number 5. EDB, and now we're not going to spoil this one for anybody, okay?
Evil Dead Burn.
Talk about this without spoiling anything major. We're going to talk about maybe some things that you saw already in the trailers.
Good.
But we will not ruin the ending for you, and we will not ruin any deaths that you are not aware of already if you haven't watched the trailer or seen in the advertisements. Okay. Evil Dead Burn, number 5. Very, very hard decision between this and Evil Dead Rise, I think. And I feel like Evil Dead Burn is a breath of fresh air to me. I think that it's cool that we mix the Italian extreme film
the French
style,
extreme, yes,
the French extreme. It is fantastic in that the violence and the torture and the stinging of the pain and the kills.
Really like that. It just went
suffering.
It went hard.
Great.
It went really hard on this one.
You almost, when you're into it, when you're actually seeing the stuff really go down, you almost forget to breathe.
Yeah,
because you're watching it and it is relentless and it's over and over again and it is very violent and it is very evil, but there's also something different about it where it feels cheap and disconnected from all of the others.
Yes, it has
like not that it was made in a different country or something.
Nope.
But it was like almost like an alternate universe. Like the Deadites didn't seem to follow the same rules
Well, yeah. Well, yes, because I think there's a little bit more. There's motivation for the Deadites in this film. We've never seen that before.
Right.
Whenever someone gets possessed in an Evil Dead movie,
and somebody actually becomes a Deadite by choice, which is also weird.
it is weird. Yeah. So we've never seen a deeper character of a Deadite than in this movie.
Right.
So usually Deadites get possessed. They want to just destroy their flesh and your flesh and just, wreak havoc. There's an actual motivation by the Deadites that they're hunting for something, and we'll just leave it at that.
And I'm not sure if I like that.
I don't know if I like that either, but I didn't hate it either. It's going to take some more watches. This is very bleak, this film.
This isn't somebody tripping over the Necronomicon and whoops, here we are. We have to survive till dawn. This is a calculated, this was here, and nobody trips over any kind of book. You know what I mean?
No.
And in fact, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but the book's not in it.
Well, it kind of is, but it's not.
It's not. But we do have the
Kandarian dagger.
The Kandarian dagger, and then we have you guys all saw the stuff at the car, the girl and the car thing through her head. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, it really is.
That's when things start getting set off. And we have a family in a house dealing with the grieving of a death and some in-laws and some tension. And then we have the cute guy from Wednesday.
Hunter Doohan. Yep.
We have a character named Alice who does a fantastic job. I thought that the fear in her eyes and the blood splatter and the get up attitude she had was up there with Mia and Ash's performances. I absolutely loved her performance. Oh man, how do you talk about this without not ruining anything, huh? My least favorite part about this movie is is Evil Dead Burn. Anything that involves fire, boo-hoo, get the shit out of there. The CGI fucking fire bullshit. We got some of the coolest looking, most brutal deaths in this film, but then we have the stupidest looking flames and ash, and it's so cliche with like Ray's like I felt like I was watching the end of Stranger Things season 5. All this fucking
we can't say
CGI flames.
We can't say that much, but I will say that the end of this film is very reliant on CGI.
Yeah.
And that sucks because the 90 minutes before it didn't have any.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. It was all practical effects and great practical effects.
And you guys all know about the dishwasher too. The dishwasher was fantastic. I thought that worked out fine. I loved that. The brutalness. There's some
amazing cinematography in this film, dude. The way that he was filming some of these intense scenes. Yeah. Like, you remember the teaser trailer? Yeah. That's just one of many cool scenes in this film where everyone's flying around the house. That was so great.
What about all the bloody face sucking?
There is a lot of goopy face sucking.
Yeah. There's a lot of kisses.
There are some kisses. I don't know if I like that scene. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Well, the egregious one.
Yeah.
Right towards the end.
You like that one?
No. I think it was like trying to go like, this is gross, right? This is gross.
What about the Deadite under the sheet?
I love that. That was great.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, it was very different.
And it felt cathartic.
Yeah. Cathartic.
Is that the right word?
Deserved. Like it feels right to you. It felt you're working out some demons of your own on your sheets.
I used that word wrong.
Okay.
It felt like
I don't know. If you think about that word, but there's some really fucking great set pieces in there. There's one in the car. There's one in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And how he's handling some of this stuff.
What about all those people saying that one guy should play Freddy Krueger?
Which guy? Oh, the
guy that looked like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, the kid. Or not the kid, but yeah.
The kid?
The secondary main character.
No.
Right? Oh, the bald dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't see all those?
I didn't see any of that, but I could see that. I could see that happening. This movie, why it doesn't feel a lot like a lot of Evil Dead films, is that there's a brutal bleakness to this film, though, too.
Yeah,
there is some humor in it. People say there's no humor in it, and I'm like, there's humor, for sure. There's some funny stuff in this film, but it's not like the campy humor. There's funny stuff.
What grandma was funnier, The Mummy or Evil Dead Burn?
Probably this one, in Evil Dead Burn.
They were both the funniest parts of both the movies.
They were. Yeah, they relied on
the year of the grandma.
But there is some fucking bleak stuff. And I'll be honest, the characters are pretty unlikable.
Yeah.
There's one or two good ones.
When it's not going down, when we are just getting to know these characters,
you hate them.
Boring.
Yeah.
I thought this movie was relentless. You go 3 minutes in an Evil Dead Burn movie and you're bored for 3 minutes, you start getting upset.
Yeah.
Because of what people have said. But be a little patient. Give it some time.
It pays off.
It lives up to its reputation. I think this movie is good. I was torn. When I was watching the film, I was enjoying myself. There was at least 5 times where I was like, wait a minute, I'm feeling not so great about what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But then another scene would happen and I would be fully entertained and I was super happy. And then when I was done with the film, I looked over to my kid because we had a whole row. There was nights there. I had my daughter there. And I looked over at my daughter at the end of it and she fucking despised the film.
Yeah, she really did not like this at all.
She likes Evil Dead Rise, and
Why'd she not like this one? What was her reasoning for that?
She thought it was very cliche. She thought it was generic. It was very like everything she had seen before. It was like...
Really?
It was like slap her knee cringe. Like, oh my God. Everything she expected to happen happened, apparently. There was no surprises in it for her.
Well, I don't think like... there were surprises what happened in the film of like what happened to characters or things like that, but there were surprises with the shit that went down with the characters, like how it happened to the characters.
She has a problem with the suspension of disbelief where she feels like people wouldn't have made those choices and the way that they made things look towards the end and the beginning. I tried to ground her. And I tried to punish her, and I tried to tell her that
she's wrong.
if you're not going to like Evil Dead movies, we're just not going to go to the movie theater anymore. I've got plenty of people I can see movies with if I just don't want to share it with a person with that bad of an attitude. And so then that opened up a discussion. And I explained to her the things that I liked about the film, because I did quite a bit. I think I liked it more than anybody I know.
I thought I was on my island.
I know I gave it a higher rating than anybody I know.
That is for sure. I was very surprised by your rating because when we got out of the theater, we all were standing around and talking about it.
Right.
And yeah, you didn't.
Well, I swallowed a hit of vape in the movie theater.
Okay. Did that affect your opinion?
I think it affected us talking at the end of it because...
but you were like lukewarm on it,
though. Because that's what happened. I saw something that I didn't like, and I was like, I got to get me more stoned for this if this is going to start to get bad. So I took it, and then instead of like blowing it out and everybody seeing me get kicked out of the theater, I just swallowed it.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah. Well, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
So that was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a perfect movie by any means, but
there are parts where you could be like, whoa. And then we should note that must have been, I think 5 people walked out of our theater that we were in. Half full theater.
Yep.
And they left and they never came back.
Nope.
And I don't know if it was...
I think it was too intense.
The babysitter was saying, come home, or...
No, there was one couple that was probably like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I bet you the girl did not like it or whatever. It's like, I can't do this. Because it is very, very intense. And it's very, very bleak. And that's why I think it's a breath of fresh air, is because everything has that kind of like campiness. Even the first film, when it was playing serious, is still kind of campy. This and 2013 are the most serious films in the entire franchise.
Yeah.
And you got to be ready for that. And this has got some of the darkest but also some of the coolest stuff in the franchise too with some of these kills. I really thought a Deadite with a gun would be a stupid idea. And then I saw it, and I kind of like, but like, think about what a Deadite does.
That was actually one of the parts where I was like, fuck.
It tortures the body when you get possessed by a Deadite, right?
Right.
Well, what's he doing with that? I mean, he wasn't using it to shoot people, which I was really worried about when he picked up that gun.
Right.
And so I was excited about that. But I don't know. There's some really good stuff, and there's some stuff that doesn't work.
CGI scene too, though.
No, that wasn't that bad. Not anywhere compared to the end of the film, which does kind of take you out of it and does feel repetitive.
So basically, this one's a really hard one to judge. Both of us have only seen this movie once, and I really am excited to see it again and really decipher it and really rip it apart. And maybe watch them in a row with some of the newer Evil Dead stuff. But Evil Dead Burn is a pleasurable experience, and if you are an Evil Dead fan, you will find something to love.
You will.
No doubt about it. If you look at it with a critical eye, you're going to find things that you don't like. My suggestion to you would be not to bring your critical eye and just sit down and enjoy the evilness and the gore and the chaoticness of the film. And so far, on first watch, I see this being here, but this...
It's just,
I gotta watch it again.
It's got, I do too. But the more I thought about it, the more I was super impressed with some of the set pieces. And like I said, with Evil Dead Rise, there's that peephole scene, right? And I feel like that wasted that scene. But there's tons of peephole-esque scenes in Burn. Well, and they don't fucking waste it.
Like when they focus on her crawling through the house, but there's a whole bunch of things happening.
That's a great
to another
one.
Character going.
There's
everywhere.
a bathroom scene where the camera work in it is so fucking cool. Like the idea of it. I mean, Sebastian Vanasek.
Yeah,
I think his name.
Like
his French vibes might not, of like bringing French extreme to the Evil Dead franchise, might not work every time. But he directs the fuck out of this.
It is
movie.
fun that there's a nice little French extreme Evil Dead movie out there that now we can enjoy.
Yeah.
And I am ready for more Evil Dead. I'm not bored.
I'm ready for a different Evil Dead though too.
Yeah, and I think it's a great idea that they're going to get all these upcoming directors and they're going to give them a one go. The guy that made Evil Dead Burn, he's already been asked, "Will you do another Evil Dead?" And he said, "They told me I couldn't."
Great. That's great.
So that's
going to keep the franchise fresh.
Yeah. And there's going to be all these different directors, great directors that have proved themselves in somehow a way or another, and they're going to get their shot to make their Evil Dead movie. And we can only dream that we get our chance to make Evil Dead dumb.
Yeah. Evil Dead dumb. It could happen.
And that Adam
once
get his shot at Evil Dead Ride.
It'll happen once.
And they're not going to let a lot of people do it over and over again. We'll see. We'll see, though. The world will tell. That was our number 5, Evil Dead Burn, brand new, fresh out the theater. I hope you guys all have gotten to see it already. If not, get your butts in there.
Definitely see it in the theater.
Our number 4, Evil Dead 2013, the once rumored remake turned reboot, now canon sequel in the Evil Dead franchise.
Yeah.
It's Lineage, right?
I don't...
Bruce Campbell says it's a reboot.
It's a reboot.
It was advertised as a remake, but I see it as a sequel.
How? Because Bruce says groovy at the end of the film?
Because the Delta.
Well...
And the timeline. And the...
So they just go to the...
They just go to that cabin.
Yeah. I see it as a kind of a reboot, Same universe maybe, but different story, different Deadites.
From a different world, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's a different book or something than the first 3.
Yeah. This movie, I think Jane Levy fucking stole the show. I cannot believe that girl did the performance she did with licking the razor blades and the shower scene, the 70 gallons of blood. If you're making an Evil Dead movie, you better bring a lot of blood. And they brought a lot of blood. And that ending has your jaw to the ground.
Yeah.
I love how they mix the drug addiction thing so that it...
Such a smart way.
Yeah. And then be like, all this stuff is happening. Well, she's losing her fucking mind.
Yeah, because she's going through withdrawals.
Yeah. And the way that they mix that trauma with that happening, it was very clever, very cool. I think the guy that played Eric Tucci, I think his name is Lou Tucci.
Lou Taylor Pucci.
Pucci, yeah.
Tucci. Stanley Tucci.
Tucci Pucci over here. I thought Eric was a standout.
He's great.
Character.
I love him, even though he is the one that causes all the shit.
Yeah, and but he gets what he deserves, and he
for 45 minutes he's getting tortured,
brutal punishment, and then his death is like the most calm, unclimactic death. But he earned that peaceful float away.
All the shit he goes through.
I don't know if they were trying to make Mia's brother an Ash character, but he wasn't it. I think that the two girls that weren't Mia and Mia's brother are what made me maybe not like this movie when I first watched it, because they're so dry and boring and
but then they get taken out right away, right? So you're like, oh, cool. So you're just fodder.
Way.
Yeah.
I mean, the hanging arms, the gore, the filters, the world that they created out in those woods with it feels dirty, it feels wet, it feels slimy.
Yeah.
The blood is very red. No okra in that shit. No cream corn there.
No.
It's brutal. This would be one that I'd be afraid letting a younger kid watch.
Has Ray seen this?
No, she hasn't seen this or Army of Darkness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Do you think she's gonna like Army of Darkness? You think? Because she's 13?
If we were to ask her, I'm sure she would say Rise is her favorite.
Right now.
See that?
Yeah.
And I think after she watches these other two, I think Rise might still be her favorite. But
okay.
I think she'll like 13. She's so into Chalamet and Shia LaBeouf and independent coming of age stories right now. It's hard to pull her away.
Or Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah,
I was at like her age too. I was watching all those like artistic films, and
she's learning about how to become an adult through strange introspective cinema. But she still makes time for horror to watch with her old dad because she knows her dad likes that stuff. So, but yeah, I think Evil Dead Rise had the most depth story wise for her and characters for her to relate to as being a young person. But 2013 is great. And I thought Mia would have been a return character. I don't know. I'm still kind of holding out for
it. Might be
Mia and Evil Mia.
There's some characters that return in these later franchise or whatever. I don't know. That I was surprised about.
But maybe we talk shit about that later in a spoiler section.
Yeah. You didn't like it then. No. I didn't like it either. I thought it was totally unnecessary.
Yeah. It leaves you like, what?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
If it was homage, great, but they should have made it. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. Anyways, the Evil Dead 13 is relentless as an Evil Dead Burn is, but
I think it's
more familiar because we're at the cabin. The Deadites are much more respectful to Sam Raimi's creation. This movie is so much fun to watch. The creativity and the torture, you can almost feel it.
You can feel it when you saw your face open with a piece of glass.
Out in the shower too.
Yeah.
When her arm's dangling.
And then drops off. It's
and
so
the hand
good.
trauma.
Yeah.
And the nail gun, somehow they even... And nail gun, I'd normally take willingly. It doesn't look like it hurts, but they made it look like it hurts.
This is my favorite Fede Alvarez film, for sure.
Well, you got what to compete with it? Romulus and...
Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. Yeah, it's my favorite too.
But this is how you do a remake or a reboot.
Yeah.
I was so nervous because Evil Dead is one of my favorite films of all time, the 81 one.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite films of all time.
And there was a trend going on where you'd reboot it, but the trailer was ruthless.
Yeah.
The trailer made it look so good. I was so excited. And then I think I went in there with the highest of expectations. I went in there with Freddy vs. Jason expectations.
But it lived up to it.
Right? At first, it didn't quite.
Really?
I remember having quarrels with it at the beginning, but I think that was more on a personal level. And
you were going through some stuff?
Yeah.
You were working through some things?
I was betrayed.
You were betrayed?
I was betrayed during this movie. I had tickets to go on the first day or whatever, and then there was a relationship problem.
Oh, she stood you up?
Yeah, and well, no.
He stood you up?
She
Okay.
wasn't speaking to me, and then went and got my best friend who I enjoyed Evil Dead with, went to there with him, made up a whole bunch of rumors and lies, and I actually didn't see this movie in the theater. Oh. Because of the betrayal. I waited for the Blu-ray and then angry about it. I don't know. Long story personal. Nobody wants to know that shit.
They do, but we're not going to tell it.
I actually think this is the third best Evil Dead movie at this point. I love revisiting this movie.
Yeah, I definitely think it well deserved.
It's our number 4, but
yeah, because I think you said 5 in the beginning of this, and I looked at the list. I was like, really? But yeah, this is a fucking solid 4, and I love it. I love it, and again, there's no bad ones in this franchise.
So this is Evil Dead. The other one's The Evil Dead.
The Evil Dead, yes.
I wish it would have just been ED4.
I wish they would have just called it exactly the same thing, just like Halloween 2018. Makes no sense.
What would you have called this film? Evil Dead what?
Evil Dead Wet. I don't know. It's Evil Dead Rain.
Evil Dead Rain.
Evil Dead Rain.
Because it almost rains the blood.
It does rain the blood.
Yeah.
It rains a lot of fucking blood.
Or Evil Dead Drug, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead Drugs.
Evil Dead. Evil Dead Boil, Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Evil Grave.
See, it's okay.
Evil Dead Bury.
Bury? Evil Dead Furry.
Maybe Evil Dead 4 would have been really cool.
Yeah, I think you probably could have pulled that off, right? If you just called it Evil Dead 4.
Yeah.
You probably could have. But anyway, yeah, Evil Dead 2013 is fucking lights out.
Awesome. Check it out. Super gory.
And even though it's been made 13 years ago, it's still got some better gore than we're getting. I feel like
it's getting more momentum and people are starting to
agree.
More and more.
I agree. And it still holds up.
Yeah.
Also rewatched this before going to see Burn.
This is some people's favorite Evil Dead movie.
I get it. I mean, it's very different from the original trilogy. And fuck, man, it's lights out.
Right. What's left? Number 3. Army of Darkness, or Ash versus the Army of Darkness, or just Army of Darkness.
What was it going to be? It was Medieval Dead.
Medieval Dead.
Medieval Dead.
But if you look at the director's cut on VHS, the title card actually says Ash versus the Army of Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Never ever did it say Medieval Dead on a cover or anything, which I do love Medieval Dead as a name. I would have liked that better than the Army of Darkness. But Army of Darkness is a fantastic name. The poster is fucking amazing. And I love fantasy, and I love swords and barbarians and a war and army skeletons and monsters and winged beasts and princesses and kings. I love that shit. And I love Evil Dead, but this almost takes us to a comedy level of Mel Brooks.
I would say it's comedy first.
And
horror second.
With a name like Evil Dead, that's inexcusable. So I guess thank God they called this movie Army of Darkness, right?
Yeah.
Because if this would have been Evil Dead 3 and it would have been as goofy and funny and silly as it was, I would have been outraged. And I actually hate that they took this series to that grandioso of comedy. It was too far. I enjoy it for what it is. I think it's a great comedy. Isn't it PG-13?
No, it's R. It is R. And I always think it's PG-13, but look it up. It's actually
could be
R.
PG-13. There's no reason it couldn't be PG-13.
It feels like a PG-13. It would be PG-13 now.
Because there's maybe 2 Deadites that are real scary looking.
There's like some ADR fucks in there too that he says too. It is a very, very soft R.
Yeah.
Because the violence isn't there this time around.
I think it is so unique. There's no other movie in the world like this. I love the goblins. I love the monsters. I love the Army of Dead. Evil Ash and the story. But it just went too fucking far for me. We're talking about the 3rd sequel of The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead. The name's The Evil Dead. This is one of the most evil, most ferocious, terrifying voices, demon Deadites. And now we have silly marching and singing fucking skeletons. And we
at
have
the end,
stretching
still
faces,
got some Deadites.
And we have...
There's the Deadite in the pit.
And I love Ash. And I love... everything about this film. I remember when I was rewatching it for this podcast, me and Lizzie were watching it, and I was saying the line before the line. And I was having a good old time just reminding myself how many times I've watched this movie and how much I love this movie. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to be rewatching this again because Justine hasn't seen it, so I'm excited to rewatch that. But I love for what you hate about it, I love it because the fucking balls that Sam Raimi has to take his franchise in this direction. And then on a low budget too, where he just goes, I don't have a lot of money, but I have this badass superhero that's somehow trapped in medieval times. What do I do? Oh, I know. He's going to fight an undead army of skeletons. It's fucking wild.
To take
the balls to do that.
Ending and do that, yes.
But
you got to think about where Sam Raimi's career was going. This was right before he made Darkman. This was right before he started making studio films. Spider-Man, he was getting into this.
He was doing For Love of the Game with Kevin Costner at that point.
I think Evil Dead stands on its own. And this is one of those things. If I was the producer that owned Evil Dead, I'd say, hey, Sam Raimi, I think you're going to take this franchise that has a really cool vibe.
Yeah.
And I think you're maybe taking it in the wrong direction. Maybe we get somebody else to do this and keep it evil and keep it horror, because this...
Well, you could have done that
the franchise could have took this turn to Army of Darkness and it could have never came back. And a lot of people are saying that that's where they wanted the franchise to go, to keep it silly, to keep it funny, to keep it all jokes. But we ended up going Evil Dead, waiting fucking 10 years, and then getting Evil Dead 13, and now we're on this road of the new Evil Dead, which is...
serious.
Very serious, with a little bit of jokes, gore, Evil Dead.
But isn't that good, though? Isn't that you get the best of both worlds, though? Because you're never going to get Army of Darkness. You said this off air, and I agree with you. You're never going to get Army of Darkness today anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that time is come and gone.
That was the chance.
That weird, campy
But this
humor.
could have been Seed of Chucky.
Well,
you know how
essentially is
when Child's Play
franchise
took that turn and they were never be able to recover from it.
Yeah.
We're just lucky that it took that turn, and then now it's on the correct road.
I mean, Ash versus the Evil Dead, the TV show, and why I like it so much, because I put it higher in my list.
Yeah.
While not perfect, fits the tone of 2 Army of Darkness, and then it's almost like Evil Dead 4.
Yeah.
It's 15 hours of Evil Dead 4.
Yeah.
You know, and then once you get into 2013, that feels like its own franchise in the same Evil Dead universe. Okay. But it's bleak, it's dark, you know. So I'm happy if it never goes back to the comedy side.
Right.
Because I feel like it's done.
So you're saying you never want Ash to be in one of these new Evil Dead movies?
I'm not saying that, but I don't need the campy humor anymore. I feel like you've taken it as far as it can possibly go.
He shows up as a badass.
I think you have to at this point. It's taken as far as he can go. He can be a funny character, but you can't go back to that weird, crazy slapstick stuff.
Well, yeah, and
that
the
time's
stretching
gone.
his face and the wiggling and
or the little ashes.
Yeah.
Or, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, you can't do that. And I know that that's an homage to Gulliver's Travels.
But it's over.
Stuff. But it's over. And we got what we needed from it. Don't ever go back to it. But I fucking love that.
I'm excited for this new Evil Dead direction.
I mean, you got to think about the '81 film was serious, but it had a very campy, low-budget nature. And it was fun, and it was over the top and gory, and we never saw anything like it. Yeah. Then you get 2, and we'll get there too. But it's totally different. Infuses a bunch of comedy, still has horror in it.
That much different.
We'll talk about it. And then you get this fucking crazy, like, it's just such a roller coaster ride,
dude. And I love Spaceballs. And I love Army of Darkness.
But I'm just thinking about the progression of those 3 films are just unreal. It's unreal.
This is the movie that doesn't make sense.
In the franchise as a whole, no, but fuck, man.
This is the weirdest one, but...
It is weird, yeah.
Congratulations on doing what you did and making that first trilogy very interesting and taking that hard left. And I'm so happy that they came back. And I love this movie, and I could quote this movie. This movie is amazing, but I am happy with where it is. And
you're happy with it.
And I'm glad nobody's still trying to do that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Army of Darkness, third best Evil Dead movie, still comedy. But it's great.
More comedy forward.
We're the Savage Horror Creeps.
You want some Savage?
Yeah. I don't know. And there was, I mean, fucking Evil...
You still put this at your number 4, though, so you still have a lot of love
Evil
for this
Ash was darn near raping Sheila. And...
Yeah?
There was... Yeah, kids... it's just so goofy.
It is goofy, yeah.
Goofy.
But like you said, they left it, and if you wanted...
I'm goofy,
it's comedy first, horror second, whereas the second film tonight...
Number 2, Evil Dead 2.
Is more horror first, comedy second.
Well, this is kind of a horror comedy. I don't know if one's first or one's second. I think this is a pretty even keel.
Yeah, it is.
Army of Darkness, comedy horror. This is horror comedy even. The original one's horror.
Yeah.
So Evil Dead 2 remakes the first movie in the first, which I always remember it being like 25 minutes of them remaking the first movie. It's only
10, right?
It's 10
when
minutes.
I rewatched it a month ago or something like that, it's like, oh, this is really short.
Bruce Campbell tells you, he goes, hey, you should watch Evil Dead 1, then you should fast forward 10 minutes, and when the entity grabs Ash again...
out of the door, and then
he goes, you could skip that other part, and that'll probably be the best way to watch it. But he didn't have rights for the first movie, so that they did a quick 10-minute recap, excluding his sister and his friends, and him with his girl.
Yeah.
Linda. And then we go off, and Ash becomes a Deadite, which I think is fantastic. With him with the eyes, him in the
looks
pond,
fucking cool.
Wakes up, fights it off, comes back, tries to escape. We have another night that we have to survive simultaneously from the other one because he ended up taking a nap, being so tired from being turned into an evil Deadite.
It's exhausting.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
And then that movie that wastes no time, and we are in it again. We are running through walls. We have some of the most unique shots. We get a different character. So in the first movie, Ash is a wimp, a weasel, kind of a loser. It really takes him a while to start getting up and actually fighting him for himself.
Yep.
His poor goddamn friend in the first movie, well, he's pretty much alone. He's tougher. He's ready. This is the Ash that we all like. This is the best Ash. There's no question about this. He's cutting off his hand. He's having conversations with the demons on the wall, with the dead deers, and then the camera shots are top notch. Sam Raimi did a great job. And then we get him, the part that always made me like Evil Dead 2 better than Evil Dead 1. The hand becomes possessed. We get this new fun story. He cuts off his hand. He goes to war with his hand. A fight for the ages. You know what I mean? I can't tell you. I laughed, but it's a scary environment. The blood, the mirrors, the cabin. Just the cabin as a set piece in Evil Dead 2 was just so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then we get these goofball characters.
Bobby Joe,
Bixler's daughter, Bobby Joe, the guide, and Ed, right? And then shit gets off. We start getting some really cool Deadites with some better, no cream corn this time, no fucking
a lot of blood,
soggy, whatever that vegetable was, and okra. Thank you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Evil Dead 2 is, in all respects, the best made.
Yeah, probably.
It has
Probably
improved
because everything's intentional.
Yeah,
And his style is
more Kubrick.
it's I wouldn't go that far, but it's definitely Sam Raimi at full force.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's doing his craft. He has a crew. It's not just 3 of his friends working for free.
No.
It is a real film studio, a real film crew, great cameras. And yeah, the levitations are fantastic. The sound bites are amazing. Which ending do you like better?
Between the two of the first one and this one?
Oh no, I'm thinking about the alternate ending on Army of Darkness, actually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just an unreal ending. Again, the balls on Sam Raimi to just go, I've got a little budget. Let's create walking trees and a fucking portal that comes out of nowhere that sucks a car into it and all sorts of shit. Like, the guy is just, let's do more with less. Like, that's his whole philosophy, and he fucking nails it.
There was never a time when Evil Dead 2 was your favorite movie over Evil Dead 1?
No, because it's the comedy.
Makes you like it less?
I also saw the original at an evil age. No, at a young age.
Yeah, it's every age for you.
And, you know, so it's one of those where it's like, you know, I grew up with it type of thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw Evil Dead 2 like
I watched them all in a row.
Later.
I remember I probably was 13 and I got a hold of all 3 and I watched Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead 3, which makes it so hard to I actually have a hard time. I mix up 1 and 2 a lot. Just because it's the same setting, same actor. I don't
know how you do that though, because they're so different.
Are they?
So different, yeah.
I don't know.
They really are. In style.
They do a lot of the same things differently.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to put it. They do a lot of the same things differently.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of the same.
Yeah.
In, you know, violence in a cabin.
Sometimes, like characters like Ed, sometimes I remember as the first movie. And then I can't even remember the guy's name in number 1. But Evil Dead 2 is a laugh out loud riot of a fast paced, insane gore fest comedy knock out of the park by Bruce Campbell. Sam Raimi will forever be cherished and respected in the horror community because of Evil Dead 2. But our number 1 Savage Evil Dead rank, boring as it may be, is the first The Evil Dead.
Boring as it may be.
Well, because the first one always
boring.
wins.
Yeah, I got
the
you.
results might be a little boring because the 1, 2, and 3 are 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2 was always my favorite because of the hand, because the extra story, because you feel like you get a little bit more in Evil Dead 2.
Oh, you definitely
when
do.
When it comes to story and effects and deaths and deadites.
You do.
But watching Evil Dead 2 has a vibe and a comfort to me where I sit and watch it and you can it kind of almost feels like you're there making the film with them.
Okay, I see a little bit of
and
what
like
you're saying.
when you're watching when Cheryl, I hate that there's Shelley and Cheryl, because you mix those up too. But the sister, when she's naming off the cards
in the first one,
yeah, we're talking about the first one now, number 1.
Oh, I know, but you were talking about 2 hanging out with that. So,
and she starts naming off the ace of spades, and then you get that pencil to that ankle.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something that just fills me with the abundance of the joy of a child. And I get so excited. And then the
I get that way too. Yeah. Where I'm like, here we go. Yeah.
Well,
I totally get that.
like that one scream that goes for 5 minutes.
Oh, when she gets stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The screams are unreal.
I almost get excited like a puppy dog. And I sometimes maybe stand up, maybe pat her my feet, maybe jump around. I love the voices of the Deadites. I think Linda's sitting there cross-legged in the doorway. And I just...
Cheryl in the fucking basement is so haunting where she's banging that door and screaming.
Did you think Henrietta or Cheryl did better in the basement?
Cheryl's it still creeps me out, man. I still see that like one image of her looking out and she's holding the door.
How it'll be a human and then it'll be like a doll head though. And like 2 seconds later. But
it's just horrifying.
It does. There's something about the imagery, the way that he mixed the dolls and the makeups and the voices that is just menacing and it burns in you. a little bit more.
Yeah, the makeup is so cheap and shoddy looking, but it looks...
Well, and the continuity isn't even that great, too.
It looks surreal, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't...
You mixing the voice and then to know that that was just some buddies at a cabin making movie history. But yeah, I thought that the dynamic between Cheryl, Shelley, and Linda were great when they were all Deadites at once.
Yeah.
And these guys are just like, "Fuck, what do we do?" And he's like, "Hit her with the axe, Ash." And
kill her, Ash.
Oh, and
kill
like
her.
when they dismember,
Hit her.
who do they? Is it Sherry that gets dismembered?
It is.
And then they had all the arms and the feet coming out of the
Shelley.
board, and they had them twitching. Oh, the way that they made those twitch
Can't
and
kill
sit there for the
Shelley. She's a friend of ours. Yeah. It's so fucking good, and the fact that he's 22.
Yeah.
Right, he's 22 making this, and he's probably like 20 or 21 when he first starts this movie, because Within the Woods was 78, right?
Yeah,
he's 19 when he makes that.
Yeah, they don't make them like they used to.
81, but you know it took them well.
They
over
don't
a year
make
to
them like
this.
they used to.
And so just everyone's fresh, and it's lean, it's mean, it's the dirty sound effect or dirty special effects.
Well, after all, you're a man and I'm a woman.
Yeah, and Ash is so enjoyable as a character, even though he's kind of a bitch for the first half of the film.
The other guy's actually tougher.
Scotty is definitely
tougher. Thank you.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember his
Scotty is definitely tougher. But Ash rises to the occasion. Oh yeah, he does. He rises to the occasion. And then again,
the eye when he rips out his own eyes or whatever.
I know I have to. Well, no, Ash puts his thumbs in his eyes.
Oh yeah,
and he just screams and it's just all goopy, slimy red.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Yellow.
I kind of like the cream corn. I kind of like the okra. I kind of, and then the end with the hands bursting out of the fucking
dude. Again, I know I gotta say this, but the balls of Sam Raimi to have zero budget. And he's doing this at 21, where he's just like, you know what? I want an entire beast to rip out of this person's chest. Like, what?
It was almost Peter Jackson-esque, right? Peter Jackson did it first.
No,
Sam Raimi did it first.
Yeah, this is 81. Peter Jackson didn't start doing his stuff till what? Bad Taste was what? 80? I don't know. I don't know either, but
83 probably.
Bad Taste was 87.
Oh, way after.
Yeah. So, but yeah, fucking unreal. I love this movie. I think that if you are a filmmaker or an aspiring filmmaker,
Kind of a shame though when you think about when we're talking all this wonderful stuff about the balls of Sam Raimi's and
yeah, but
he doesn't
think
have
about
the balls anymore.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't, and he gave them up. I think when he made Spider-Man,
He gave up his balls.
He gave up his balls.
He was like, "You give me Spider-Man, I'll give you my balls.
You give me millions of dollars, I will give you my balls." But I think if you're an aspiring filmmaker or just somebody that wants to be creative or whatever, watch this movie, because to take it from like, I'm 21 years old, racking up credit cards, I come from nothing, and I'm going to make one of the most inventive horror movies of all time. And I mean, just the way he shoots it makes it fresh and interesting.
How in number one, it was just a camera on two 2x4s.
Yeah, two 2x4s to fly through the
as
woods.
fast as you can.
Yeah. It's do-it-yourself, low-budget filmmaking at its finest.
But yeah, we agree. The Evil Dead is the best Evil Dead movie. If you haven't watched this movie, you got to watch this movie. It is so good. The Deadites, the chemistry between the Deadites and the cabin are so great. Everything is so great. Sam Raimi has got such nuts when he was a kid. He shouldn't be ashamed of that tree rape scene. It really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. But it's tree rape.
But it got people talking. And I think it was actually pretty important to the movie. And a lot of homages to that. The performances were good. I wish Betsy would have came back and played Linda again. I thought she was a great Linda. I thought everybody just did an amazing spot, or amazing job. And it's the birth of something great and one of the best zombie demon movies ever made. What a fantastic franchise. Maybe the best franchise ever made. Let's recap. Number 8, Within the Woods. Number 7, Ash vs. Evil Dead. Number 6, Evil Dead Rise. Number 5, the brand new Evil Dead Burn. Number 4, Evil Dead 2013. Number 3, The Army of Darkness. Number 2, Evil Dead 2. And number 1, The Evil Dead 1981 on our episode 81. Did you catch that?
I did.
And then all of our honorable mentions of the people that tried to make an Evil Dead movie, but were not successul because you can't do it if you're not Sam Raimi. Not the way
If
he
you don't
used
have the
to.
fucking balls.
And now we do got 3 directors that had some nuts on them.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same nuts as Sam Raimi, but I'm happy with the way that things are going.
Very excited for Wrath.
You betcha.
But also, can you imagine being that guy where it's like, holy shit, there's not been one bad movie in this entire franchise. The weight of that, though. I can't fuck this up. And this guy's going to go back to 1972 now.
Have they announced who the guy is in Wrath? Doing Wrath? Have they announced the director?
Oh, yeah. He's
What movie did he do? What other movie did he do?
Last Stop at Yuma County. His name is Francis Gillespie, I think it is.
Okay, that sounds familiar, yeah. But what movie did he make that got him this job? Because he had to have had something.
Last Stop at Yuma County.
I haven't seen that.
Francis Gillespie. It's a great Tarantino-esque crime film.
No, so it's not a horror film.
It's not a horror film, though.
Okay, so we're going exploitation. This is going to be the exploitation Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's definitely a great crime thriller with your, our boy, because we both love him, Jim Cummings, is the main character.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shut up. I love that. He's the main character?
Of The Last Stop in Yuma County, not Evil Dead Ray.
Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe. They haven't announced the cast yet.
Zach Gilford, the guy from Mike Flanagan's Midnight Mass and
I never watched that.
Those shows. You've seen
bores
him.
Me.
He was in. He was the guy from Friday Night Lights. He's this guy.
I've never seen Friday Night Lights.
I don't know.
I recognize his face. I don't like it. That's bad.
He was in The Purge, Anarchy, Friday Night Lights as Matt Saracen.
Stop saying Friday Night Lights.
I'm just saying that's where he's from. You know, a lot of.
I got awards.
Oh, well then. Let me just get on my horns.
Who will win? What will be left? Can anyone beat Sam Raimi? Best art. Only 2 nominees. Was it The Evil Dead or Army of Darkness?
Army of Darkness.
You think that cover beats?
No, I mean I love the original Evil Dead, but like
I mean, my Army of Darkness poster on my wall. I look at it a lot. And I never get sick of it.
trapped in time, surrounded by evil.
Well, and then Sheila,
low on gas.
Sheila at the bottom of his legs.
Oh, the ripped open shirt and the chainsaw, and
but that original blue and black hand out of the ground.
I know, it's so good.
The Evil Dead. Come on. Best music. Only 2 nominees. Was it Army of Darkness or Evil Dead 2013?
Ooh, that's tough.
Evil Dead 2013 actually had a really good background score, but Evil Dead Army of Darkness had literally
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman did it,
and skeleton armies chanting and singing and marching, and kind of had like that Beetlejuice sound.
Yeah,
I think I got to give it to Army of Darkness. But you think 2013, somebody big did that score too, and the tension in Army of Darkness.
No, it's Army of Darkness for sure. But the composer was never mind. I don't even know how to say that name. But I do remember like the
Try
Roque Banus.
Roque Banus.
Roque Banus. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
sure.
I think you did good.
Thank you.
Army of Darkness has got to win. It's Danny Elfman, Tim Burton shit.
It's some real Tim Burton shit.
Best gore, was it The Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead 2013, or Evil Dead Burn?
That's really tough. 13?
Yeah, I'm with you.
13.
Evil Dead 13.
Okay. There will be 13, I'm sure.
Well, there was certain parts where you almost, I don't know. I didn't look away as much on any of them as I looked away on that one. And Evil Dead 1 is kind of sloppy. Evil Dead 2 is good, though, too.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm with you. Evil Dead 4. Let's just call it Evil Dead 4.
I like it.
Best director. I got 3. Sam Raimi.
The Bulls.
Fede Alvarez or Lee Cronin.
Sam Raimi. Come on.
All right.
Fuck you. You're thinking about it. What an asshole.
Lee Cronin, man. I don't know.
Grow up.
Best story. 2 nominees. Army of Darkness or Evil Dead 2? Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. You can't have one.
Because they added a lot in a small space. I mean, it's easy to write a medieval horror, but to write the same movie and make it feel so different and add so much complexity to it.
Honorable mention to 13 for having the addiction storyline.
Yeah,
that plays into that. That's a nice touch.
That was a good hook.
That great hook. Yeah.
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 All right. Not only I did it. I was gonna ask you to do it, but I figure you're fucking busy. Top 10 Deadites of all time. I got it. Should I do it?
Do it. Absolutely.
You tell me if I'm wrong or right.
Okay.
Start at number 12 and go all the way to 1.
I thought you said 10.
Well,
okay.
2 honorable
all
mentions.
Right.
You know how we do it around here.
I know.
Number 12, Grandma Deadite, Evil Dead Burn.
Okay.
Number 11, Sheila Deadite, Army of Darkness.
She's bad.
You got ugly real quick. What did he say?
Yeah.
She was like, "Hey, Ashley." And then he's like, "You got ugly real quick, bitch."
Bitch. I wish he said that. You got ugly real quick, bitch.
it was along those lines. Number 10, Cheryl Deadite, The Evil Dead 1.
Oh, come on. Way down in the 10 spot?
Well, it's hard because there's a lot of them.
There is a lot of great ones, but she is the Deadite.
Well, yeah. I do have... Okay, number 9. This is what I did. This is my ranking.
Yeah, I hear you.
Cheryl probably should have been higher. Evil Ash, Army of Darkness.
Okay, I mean, like, he's... Yeah.
Scrazzlefrats. He was
Sorry,
he was dumb something. My chin fell off. Yeah, Cheryl should be 9 and he should be 10. And then number 8, Linda. Evil Dead 1. Betsy Barker, I think is her name. Baker. Betsy Baker. Linda
Okay.
Evil Dead. She's laughing.
Linda, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
The one in basically clown makeup.
Yeah. Did you like her?
I did like her, but she's my least scary
Something
looking.
about her laughing just...
Oh, it is yeah. And her singing the song is creepy too. Which normally that shit wouldn't creep me out, but the way she does it is just kind of unnerving.
Number 7, Thea Deadite, the part Asian girl in the car with the card through her head.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
When she was crawling on the wall and doing the head spin,
Drinking candle wax.
On top of that, drinking candle wax, when she was on top of the dishwasher. I don't know. I thought she did all right. Number 6, Mommy Deadite from Evil Dead Rise. Alyssa Sutherland.
Yep.
I think that she did it different than everybody else, and there was something about her where she's iconic, but yet they brought her back in that fucking
I think it's because
scene.
she's so unusual looking in real life too. You know what I mean?
Well,
she has this like weird facial bone structure
I
that
went
just
to
makes it
Days
work.
of the Dead and to go meet Leanna Quigley, and she wasn't there. So I was going to go meet Alyssa Sutherland because I'm like, oh, she did such a great job, whatever. But she was... First of all, she charged way too much for her autographs. I think an autograph selfie was like $140 fucking dollars.
Alyssa Sutherland.
Yes. And nobody was at her booth.
Okay.
And then I kept on kind of creeping towards it, and I was going to do it, and she seemed unapproachable.
Yeah, well, for that money, I would say that makes you unapproachable. For me,
That's too much.
that is a lot.
Number 5, Deadite of all time, best one. Number 5, Henrietta, Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I am so...
You think Cheryl beats Henrietta? I don't know.
Cheryl.
When I watch
the original Deadite.
When I watch Henrietta, and I know that it's Ted Raimi in the costume, like, have you seen the behind the scenes when?
Yeah,
when
for
he's
sure.
like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die in here. This is the worst.
No, what I'm saying though is I'm surprised. Like, you're naming all of these that I would think would be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like Henrietta, I thought would have been top 5.
She
Cheryl
is.
would have been top.
Henrietta's
5.
number
I
5.
thought that was number 6. Okay, all right.
Mommy was number 6.
Okay.
Alyssa Sutherland. Number 4. Deadite, Evil Dead 2.
With all the teeth.
Levitation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
all the teeth.
Yep.
He's a top 5.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just Cheryl. I mean, when she was floating in the ponytail and stuff, one by one we will take you. Like, crazy. Okay, anyway, go on.
Okay, I'm going to take Cheryl. Well, put her in a different spot. I haven't mentioned Cheryl yet, okay? Henrietta's number 5.
Okay, got it.
Deadite's number 4. Ashite, number 3.
Ash.
The beginning of Evil Dead 2 when he gets sucked in
great.
and his eyes.
Yeah, his sunken
chin's
face
even
and
bigger.
Yeah.
Number 2, Cheryl.
I accept.
Number 2. You happy?
I accept. I am very happy.
But you're going to be mad at me now.
Uh-oh. What have
Number
you done?
1. The best Deadite of all the Evil Dead movies.
Okay.
Mia.
Who the fuck is Mia?
Mia. Jane
Oh,
Levy.
from Okay, yes. I forget that. Yeah.
She did the cellar. She
Yep.
did the tongue. She did the shower. She did the woods. I don't know, man. I thought that physical acting from that young woman, she looked so evil.
Oh, Jane Levy's an incredible
she was
actress.
walking
Dude.
slow
Yeah.
with the boots, and they copied it in Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah.
I think she might have been the best. It's loose. It's loose. Number 1, Mia. Number 2, Cheryl. Number 3,
Okay.
Ashite. Number 4, Deadite. Number 5, Henrietta. Number 6, Alyssa Sutherland. Number 7, Thea. Number 8, Linda. Number 9, Evil Ash. Number 10, Sheila. Number 11, Grandma Deadite.
Okay.
And then another, yeah. I didn't like that guy. I didn't like Dad in Burn. I didn't like Dad in Burn.
Yeah, I didn't like him either.
I didn't like him either.
He's a very...
People are saying that he's the best Deadite in that whole new movie.
he's super intense, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's get back to awards. Do you think I was right? Am I rightish?
You're rightish, yeah. Now that you bumped up
Cheryl.
You're
For
for sure.
You're right. I
Yeah.
should have did that. Fucked up. I should have double checked it. Number 2 was missing too, so I just put Cheryl number 2 and now top 11.
Yep.
All right. Ash performance, was it The Evil Dead? Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, or Ash vs. Evil Dead? Which one did he do the best? I already mentioned this early in the episode, but Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. It's the one that starts it.
Girl performance, was it Jane Levy in Evil Dead 4, Alyssa Sutherland in Evil Dead 5, or Evil Dead Rise, I should say, Suchiela Yakub as Alice in Evil Dead Burn? I really butchered that name.
The French actress.
Yeah.
The French main character from the new one. Yeah, you probably did.
Here's another hard one. Beth Davids,
Yeah.
Sheila in Army of Darkness, Betsy Barker, Linda in Evil Dead 1, Lucy Lawless as Ruby in Ash vs. Evil Dead, Donna DiLorenzo as Kelly in Ash vs. Evil Dead, Denise Bixler as Linda in Evil Dead 2, Neil Fisher as Cassie in Evil Dead Rise, that's the young girl that you didn't like, and then Thea, the girl who played Thea in Evil Dead Burn. Who was the best girl performance?
Jane Levy.
Yeah. I mean, Alyssa Sutherland she did do good. But yeah, Jane Levy, hands down. Dude performance. Bruce Campbell, Lou Taylor Pucci, Richard DeMonicore in Evil Dead 1, Ted Raimi in Evil Dead 2 playing Henrietta, Dan Hicks in Evil Dead 2 screaming, Baba Joe!
Baba Joe!
Bill Moseley is a fucking extra in Army of Darkness, or Ray Santiago in Ash vs. Evil Dead. How do you not give it to Bruce? But Lou Taylor Pucci.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah. I feel for that guy.
I can't believe that I'm even saying that that's possible that we could give that to him over Ash vs. Evil Dead. He did that good of a job. It's
did.
Bruce Campbell, but let's give some love for Lou Taylor Pucci.
I agree.
Came out of nowhere and was was one of the best things of that movie.
Yeah, in a sea of really good things. Yeah, he was still awesome. And the shit that man endures is just unreal.
Yeah. Great. He does it. He handles it well.
He really does. Yeah, he really, really does.
Stays reasonable through the whole film.
Yeah.
Crush in an Evil Dead movie. One of the three Lindas. There was the famous actor Betsy Barker, and then another girl that I don't know her name, but
yeah,
Bridget Fonda was one of them.
Well, in Smart.
Yeah.
At the end. Yeah. Yep.
Sheila, Mia, Alice, Beth, Mommy, Kelly, or Ruby? Who's your crush? What was the one that really got you going? I don't know. This is a hard one. I mean,
Jane Levy?
Well, you said it first. You know how I get like when you say that.
No, you can't do it? Was that going to be yours?
If you're picking Mia, I'm picking Sheila, I guess.
Who was that? The little girl in Rise?
No, Sheila.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The one that got ugly real quick.
Honey, you got real ugly.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Give me some grapes, bitch.
He does not say, it's not Rick James. Give me some grapes, bitch.
If you would have threw a bitch in there every once in a while in Army Darkness, that would have been fine.
It would have been great. Yeah.
What is your favorite kill from all the Evil Dead movies?
Oh, man. God, how many fucking great kills are there?
It's impossible. That's why I didn't make a list. I just figured you go by and then pick. I think it's and then do you count Deadites and humans? Because there's some great kills on Deadites.
You have to, right?
And then there's great kills on human beings.
Okay, I got one from the first film. I got one from.
What's your favorite from the first film?
When they're chopping up Cheryl, or not Cheryl, but Shelly.
Shelly. And then the arms are twitching.
Yes, but when you see that axe chop through legs and arms,
and the way that it sinks,
it's like, oh, you're doing it.
All right, number 2.
I'm trying to think from 13, right, where it's just. Can we just count Lou Taylor Pucci's 45-minute long torture murder?
But his actual death sucked.
His actual death sucked. But I mean, he's getting stabbed in the eyes.
Yeah.
he's getting nailed. He's
what's your favorite from number 2? Do you think?
I really like is it Bobby Joe? No, not Bobby Joe. The guy that gets sucked into the
Dan Hicks?
The hillbilly guy. I can't remember his name now, but he gets sucked into there and all that blood's just flying out.
Okay.
Which is just, that's really fun.
And then Army of Darkness, the best kill was... Or wasn't
maybe the waterlogged Deadite in the pit, because it has that geyser of blood.
Oh, yeah.
That gushes out? Yeah.
Yeah, one of Henry's men.
Yeah.
And then Evil Dead 13, you're saying... I don't know... When Mia's killing herself at the end of that too, with the chainsaw and the water and I don't know. Evil Dead Rise.
The one older daughter really is. I mean, that's so brutal.
I think I'm gonna go Evil Dead 1 with the twitching.
The twitching legs.
We both agreed.
I mean, when you see the body kind of walking and then he hits it with that axe and it drops immediately, you're like, oh, he's really doing it.
I think the Evil Dead gets that one. Okay, Savage Scene. I got 3.
All right, give them to me.
2013 tongue splicing and trauma. The number 1 tree rape. Or Evil Dead Burn. Spoiler. Dog stabbing.
Oh, that was intense.
And it pissed you off.
It did. It really pissed you off.
I think I want to give it to that one. I mean, that made me go more than the tree rape. And that made me go, I don't know. There was some parts of
the tree rape, to me, in the first one is like, are they going to go there? It kind of seems like they're going there. Are they really going to go there? And then it's like such like a, yeah, we're going there.
Yeah. But it was almost comical.
It's just, it's very comical, which is good when you kind of want that in like a crazy rape scene like that where you don't want it too serious.
I do think the most savage scene was probably the dog killing.
In Burn?
The fork dog.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. First violence to animals.
Fork dog.
In the whole thing. Goddamn Frenchman.
All right, cosplay, Evil Dead. Ash, Sheila, Mia, or Edite?
Edite.
Jacoby.
That was immediately what Edite.
Then you can dress up as Ash.
Cool.
Jacoby's Edite.
Who are you gonna be? Evil
Sheila.
Ash?
Sheila.
You're gonna be Sheila.
No, I'll be Bill Moseley skeleton.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Deep cut, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was in it. I spot him every time he's in. He's in Army of Darkness like 3 scenes.
Yeah. All right.
Dance Award. Was it Ash in Army of Darkness when he's drunk? What was that? There's the one part where he's dancing.
There's the one where he's splitting into two and he walks backwards. That's kind of a dance move when he's on all fours.
Or Linda in Evil Dead 2 after he buries her and then she does the like.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the rolling the head down the
like
arm.
a ballet
Yeah.
corpse thing.
Yep. Then it's got to be it.
Yeah. Fight. No nominees. It's Ash versus his hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Farewell to arms.
And then best tape.
Ooh, I got the first 3.
You did? You got the is it a cohesive set? Like
they're all
mine?
clamshells. Yes, that's the exact same ones I have. The exact same ones.
You got the same ones? I like these ones a lot. Except for the Army of Darkness has a bad ending in it. Which is where he goes past time and he ends up in the clock world.
It has it on that one?
That's the director's cut.
Oh, I've never watched the actual VHS of that.
Oh, yeah. The ending, it's the dumb ending.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I got to go watch that.
I got you beat one better.
Oh, you have 2013.
The Death by VHS one.
Very cool. Look at that. That thing's crisp. I like that.
You want to smell it?
It's got to smell new. Love that cover, though.
Weed. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about these Death by VHS ones.
How do you feel about new movies getting put on VHS?
I mean, I want them, but...
Like, I keep looking at that Katie video. It does great work, by the way.
Katie
fucking does great, amazing work, especially on her reprints of, like, old ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they look identical, and the transfers are excellent.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about like new stuff like Obsession being on there? You know, or I actually
I wish the company would make it. I do wish that it wasn't like eBay people. I wish they were licensed. I would rather have licensed stuff.
I wish it wasn't you eBay people. But she's got to be getting licenses though, right?
Well,
that
some of
Katie
them do
video.
but a lot of them don't.
I don't know how she does it, but she advertises it enough to where
they got to give all the money they make to the company.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, there's no way that she doesn't have a license because she would have been sued 10 times over with as much advertisement.
Well, I was down under Braxis and he had a bunch of VHSs of Donnie Darko. He was selling for $40.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, "Hey, I got to get rid of these. You want these?" And I was like, "Well."
Are they the director's cut VHS one?
They just called me and they said they got busted and they're in a bunch of trouble and they need to give all the money to them. Because they got busted, whatever company he was using. So there's a group of cops out there that are trying to bust people for doing that shit.
Is what you're saying? Yeah. Well, that sucks.
But yeah, look at that.
Would you look at that?
Look at that. All right, and then we are coming back in 2 weeks for 2015.
Yeah. And that's it. And Cory is super excited too.
I mean, you mentioned Deathgasm 2015.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, there's The Witch in there.
I know Green Room is, right?
Green Room is in
I
there.
love
Black
Green
Coat's
Room.
Daughter. There's a whole bunch of good stuff. So we will find some good stuff in that. And then next movie coming out for you to see in theaters that could possibly be considered horror. It looks like we're on a little bit of a horror break. I know The Odyssey comes out now. And I don't know if I want to see that or not because I heard there's monsters in it and good actors, but who knows? But
it's not going to. There's a Cyclops.
But
that's all.
Her Private Hell with Sophie Thatcher is, I believe, made by the guy that made Only God Forgives. And the reviews are terrible. So it did a little circuit on like film festivals. And I know Sophie Thatcher is getting standing ovations for her performance, but a lot of people are saying the movie's like a perfume commercial. I don't know. I'm twisted on it. I don't even know if it's labeled as horror, but it was the only thing I could find at the rest of this month. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna try to find it. I don't know. I doubt our theater will get it, but I'm gonna see it when I can. What do you think? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Her Private Hell. Did you look it up? Your phone's in your hand. Who are you talking about?
I am looking at it right now. I was looking at Shudder to see if there are any releases coming up that just dropped. But Her Private Hell is a dystopian sci-fi psychological thriller. Slasher horror would be number 3.
Okay.
In that. So
horror.
hypnotic, unhinged thriller with an original story promising plenty of glamour, sex, and violence.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sounds good.
Yeah.
But look at the rating. Has it got like a 1.2?
4 out of 10. Only 230 ratings, but it's by that Nicholas Winding.
Yeah, he did Only
Refn.
God Forgives or something? No?
Only God Forgives, Drive,
Yeah.
Neon Demon.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What do you think? You think it'll be good?
No.
Because of the 4?
Why?
I mean, that's a 2 out of 5.
Man, there are some really bad reviews on this one, though.
Right? But I mean...
I think it's going to be in the vein of Only God Forgives, and I didn't like that movie.
there was things about it that
I
were
like the
good.
Neon Demon, love Drive.
Yeah.
There were some good things about it. Yeah, we'll give you that.
But yeah, there was something about it that wasn't good, too.
The end is just really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, your Private Hell. Her Private Hell.
You're giving it a thumbs down. I'm giving it a...
I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
Probably be down. Probably be bad. We'll see, though. You never know.
Yeah, and that Nicholas Refn, what's he making? He's remaking something. He's remaking a horror movie.
He is?
Yes. You know it. I know you know this.
I don't know this.
You do know this. The fuck is he making
Look
here?
it up. I guess I'll just talk to the group.
If you could just
I'll just hey, so,
do a little vamping. Maniac Cop. He's doing Maniac
really?
Cop.
I
Yeah.
could see that his style working for that.
Yeah, I think it would be very interesting. Yeah,
Lustig. We should do a Lustig rank.
that'd be fun.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maniac. Any movie. Maniac Cop.
Maniac Cop, Maniac Cop 2, Maniac Cop 3.
Badge of Silence.
I think that's it. I originally I wanted to do Maniac Cop and Psycho Cop together, just do cop horror.
Didn't he do like Only God Forgives or something like that? I don't
We
know.
were just talking about that.
Who?
You didn't like that movie.
No, only God Told Me So, I think is the movie. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what that movie is.
Yeah, it's from the 70s. It's got aliens and shit.
Oh. You take that out, put a better sound in.
Yeah, that's pretty
And then I could get a fucking metal hand or something. Something works better. Something to feel good on my cock. Yeah, I could put like a.
It'd be like literally the
Turn
stranger.
my hand and do like a shake weight. And then I'd have a pet hand. And then
Like I'm just becoming a deadite to jerk off.
well, it's your MO, dude.
Hey, at least it's not gay stuff this time around. It's involving my dick again, though. Back to dick stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's always dick stuff.
Well, we don't have to do that. I'm just saying, it's another idea.
No, it's just funny how it always gravitates to like, yeah, man. I want to slow stroke it as a deadite.
You change your hand to a shake weight, fucking salt and pepper shaker, whatever. Why would I want my hand to be a salt and pepper shaker, Corey? I don't know. Why do you
Think
want
about what you could do with it.
You get a job as a waiter?
A waiter that jerks everyone off.
Well, yeah, you take the shake weight.
Fresh in the pepper.